Hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. I am your humble host Gavin the Kitty and we are playing Sonic 06 and with me today is the lovely...
Me.
me.
EA
Sports. It's in a E.
with microtransactions. Already in the chat, Mecha Burn Blaster reminds us, don't forget about the pigeon. Yes, we must find the pigeon.
Where? Okay, yes, we must find the pigeon. But hello, Mecha Burn Blaster. Hello, August. How are you guys doing today in chat? How is everybody doing in chat? How are you doing, Artie?
I'm doing all right. Mountain Man goes, hello. Hello, Mountain Man.
Hello. Hello. So, we're gonna wait just a second for where we get into the Sonic Frontiers discussion. I want people to be able to actually enjoy it, but,
Yeah. Mecha Burn Blaster says, I think they're near the port or harbor or whatever for the pigeon of mystery.
Is there a way to do this without being noticed?
Sorry, what?
The pigeon, Mecha Burn Blaster says they think they're near the port or the harbor, or like that area.
Okay, well, we're in the right hub world for it, so perfect. Let's go get the pigeon done first, because I am very curious.
Yeah, pigeon percent.
Why am I scared about the pigeon? But I'm alright. I'm, existing, as I do.
Hell yeah.
Haven't done shit since last time, really. We are prepping for the 06, for the Denver video.
Oh boy.
We're expecting a little bit of backlash, believe it or not. It's one of those things where we're actually a little nervous to make the video.
I've heard the situation is like mixed. I've more got a beef with the, if you heard about what happened with the Twitter social media team, because that was pretty uncool. But yeah.
I didn't fully hear that, but we'll probably end up going over it in the description, I'm sure. Or in the video. Not description. Why am I thinking about description? The only thing that's down there is a link to donate, a Discord, a Twitter link, and a Telegram group link.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Revolta says, what's wrong? There was just... Denver was, I guess, a mixed bag of an experience. And some other folks who actually went are gonna discuss it. I think actually went. Yeah, are gonna discuss it.
I believe we have... So, we now have...
Achievement unlocked.
Press A button twice quickly to perform a teleport dash. This allows you to instantaneously teleport.
Ooh.
It is slightly different than the hover, which is also on the same button. But it takes a little... It takes a little longer. I just wait a second, and all of a sudden... So instead of that... I kind of have to be a little closer to the ground, like... It's kind of a... It's weird. It feels like I have to have the intent to actually hit the button.
In chat, Mecha Burner Blaster goes, Silver, press F to kinetically pay respects. Telekinetically pay respects.
Let's be real here. This is Silver's Moon Knight moment. He's gonna forget all of this in a couple days.
Ooh.
And then be...
Because every day he wakes up, and then he starts to break up. Lonely as a Silver without context.
Oh, well, we got caught.
Yep.
So, apparently the station is all bugging out. And they've got guards everywhere, so we gotta get past the guards, because... Gameplay.
Mecha Burner Blaster says we've missed the pigeon.
I didn't know where the pigeon's at. We'll find the pigeon eventually. If you could show me where on this map the pigeon is, that would be great. We'll find him the minute we...
Alright, Google Sonic 06 pigeon. I always spell pigeon wrong.
How do you spell it? Like,
I always add a D. I
That's-
do like Pidgeon.
that's
Pidge.
because we say it like pigeon.
Yeah. Okay. There's like a screenshot.
In the fenced
They're like by the water.
Well, I'm by the
Yes,
water.
By the way, they say, by the way, I love the thumbnail for the stream. Thank you. It was my own chaotic design.
And then I added to it a little bit because a weed leaf on the chest
Yeah.
just fit, and I had to censor bullshit because
Yay.
cursing in the I do not see the pigeon. Is this the pigeon we are talking about?
I think that's it.
Cool.
It's about where the screen. Yeah, pigeon.
You got your
did it.
pigeon.
Pigeon time, baby.
Flip it. Tell everybody this is where the real gameplay happens.
Argent Lizard says, greeting dinosaur noises.
Hello, Argent.
And then Mountain Man goes, it's such bullshit about the censor, R.I.P. And Mecha Burner Blaster goes, it's the boy!
The boy!
My favorite part is the Sonic fandom wiki is
Yeah, it's
physical
great.
description for Hatsune the Pigeon. Gender, male. Feathers, gray. And that's it.
Oh,
In the
come on.
description. He
It's-
plays no role in the story whatsoever, and his only line is,
Listen, they're lying. He plays the most important role in getting Silver antiquated with the world. I wish it played more of a role, honest to God. I bet he has a huge one in the hand.
had a full boyfriend. I've wanted to play that game forever.
That's the pigeon dating sim, correct?
Yes. I was at college for freshman orientation, and I had to swing by my older brother's apartment on campus and pick something up that I had been storing at his place, and one of his roommates was playing that game, and I was like, oh my god. And it was just like, so, the brief glimpse I saw was so beautiful.
Okay.
Stealth mission.
Stealth mission where I can't see shit because clipping bad, apparently. Even though clipping is, like, super useful in terms of a game design technique. Nope, 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 behind the cones. Okay.
Revolta goes, what was the glims you catch?
What? There we go! Train section!
Yay, train.
Yay, trains. Going into the train section, though, I think it's about time we get started on that trailer that dropped today for Sonic Frontiers.
Oh, Revolta says for context of the pigeon game. Pigeon game. I don't know. I haven't actually played it, but it was, yeah. Mountain Man says if you want to hear a truly odd dating sim, look up Panzer Madeleines. You date tanks. Yeah. My friend showed me that there's a kaiju dating sim, and I probably need to get on that one.
You should.
Urgent Lizard says, pro tip, don't date the quail.
Everybody
Ooh.
diss on the quail, guys. Diss on the
Okay,
quail.
you know what I learned this weekend? It's like you can eat quail.
Yes.
Like that's an animal I didn't realize. I thought that was like a forbidden animal, and I went to a wedding and they're like, here's some bacon wrapped quail, and I was like, what?
Yeah, it's expensive as shit, but it's not, like, illegal. It's a quail.
This says, I eat pigeons. I love pigeons. My favorite pigeon story. I have a lot of pigeon stories, but like my first ever furry con, I like go into the dealer's room and I'm like really excited. I've been to normal cons, but I've never been to a furry con. And I meet this artist who's like one of my all-time favorite furry artists, and they had made this like vaporwave, like retro pigeon print, and it's got this little pigeon with some sunglasses, and it's holding the thing, and it says, "You got mail from AOL," and I have that print, and it's been on my wall for years. It's like my favorite thing. And Mountain Man says it's a French thing to eat quail. Yeah, that sounds French.
It sounds Canadian enough to be French, but how do we know it's really French?
Oh,
Whoa, Joseph Joestar! Anyways.
et moi, pour la ref. Oh, tete.
That needs to be more of a thing.
There's boobs.
Just people going, Pomera! Tete!
Tete.
Tete.
Les bosoms.
Oh. So this is fun. Is this what I think? If what I think is yes, okay, exactly what I thought was going to happen. So Silver can pick up a big ass metal object, and then we gotta jump across here, flip around. No, drop it where I want, Silver. On the other platform. There we go. Oh, you bastard. It fell off. Anyways.
Nickel Burner Blaster says, I'm surprised Silver isn't going to Wave Ocean to go kill Sonic while Sonic isn't in Wave Ocean because that's the thought process this game has. Oh,
no!
Oh, wait. Sorry. I've got the game stream going on the side, and the people who did the Friday the 13th video game are making a Killer Clowns from Outer Space video game, and that seems kind of cool. Sorry to interrupt. I'm like, oh, I love the Friday the 13th game. That's kind of cool.
Oh, we're gonna be doing Friday the 13th whenever we get to October, but I didn't say that.
Yes. I love that whole franchise so much.
I've been getting more and more into it the more I see of it.
It's like the first 4 are like the best of the franchise. And then the other ones are kind of like, yeah, okay, Jason's gonna kill stuff. Except for 5, where Jason's not even in it.
Jason in space!
That's Jason X. Jason 8, where Jason takes Manhattan, I think that one's my favorite one, because it's so funny. Yeah, it's a shame that franchise has not had any new movies since 2008, 2009. Because, like, even though it's not, like, you don't always have to constantly have movies, it's like, that's one of those movies, you could have deserved a movie in the last 10 years. You know?
But who wants to watch Jason kill people? Me, I want to watch Jason kill people.
A lot of people want to watch Jason kill people. Cries. Well, I mean, they haven't really touched Nightmare on Elm Street, but we've gotten more Halloween movies. We got even Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Chainsaw Massacre has had some stuff, and it's just like there's been no Friday the 13th really anything minus the game. And that got canned because everyone's like, copyright, no fun allowed.
Oh yeah, I love that they added the video game. The Jason for the video game with the weird ass purple palette.
Yeah. Oh, I love that color scheme.
Getting back to Sonic just for a little bit.
Sure.
So Sonic Frontier's new trailer. I know you watched it, Artie. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. I think it looks like it'll be interesting. It looks... I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of other Sonic reveals. But, like, this one seems like it looks pretty... I don't know what they're going for, but it looks like it could be alright if it's not the Pluie on release date.
I think it looks pretty good. It looks promising, at least. Enough for me to actually be excited, which is a good thing, because Forces did not get me excited in the slightest, so that should, that's a good sign. If I've got a positive... Okay, I've thrown everything else at it and it didn't work, but now...
Random bullshit, go!
Yeah, this is the random bullshit moment, guys. This is the part the thumbnail warned us about. Luckily, we're not chasing.
That Mecha Blaster says they're interested to see how Sega drops the ball in it. It also comes out on their birthday, so you know, blurst. And as a different aside, Mountain Man says, I enjoy the paranormal movies, but what I can't watch is Final Destination. And then Argent Lizard says, Cabin in the Woods wasn't pure horror, but I did vomit rainbows for 6 seconds near the end there. Yeah, that's fair.
I have recently been enjoying the first Evil Dead movie. I watched that.
Oh, I've been meaning to watch this forever.
I watched that 2 years ago, and I really enjoyed it. And I've been meaning to watch the other ones.
Army of Darkness is the only one I've seen out of that franchise, but they're pretty solid. I think the only horror movie that I just, like, did not like was Cabin Fever, and I barely made it through that movie, and I tried to watch the sequel, and it was bad. That's the one with the flesh-eating virus. That one was just so gory. I will never be able to watch that movie again, because it was just too much. Dude. But yeah, Sonic.
Yeah, you know, flesh-eating parasites and Sonic. It fits, it fits.
Same hat.
Kinda. Listen, we have a hedgehog with a weed head. Like, his nickname among certain circles is Pothead the Porcupine. Like, of course,
Yeah.
Of course there's gonna be at least a little bit of flesh-eating parasites.
Sonic 4 looking pretty extreme.
So, this isn't... Okay. New headcanon. Silver got high, had a massive panic attack, and now is killing robots, which he thinks are trying to kill him. They're actually just trying to stop him from destroying the local supermarket.
Argent Lizard says, most Sonic characters do track for suffering from a brain-eating amoeba.
Everyone but Big. Everyone but Big. He's the most relatable one out of everybody. He just wants to fish.
Poor dude.
Like, he gets caught up in, like, a giant, like, god trying to swallow everything. Like, he just wants to fish.
In chat, Mecha Blaster says, if Sonic Frontiers is good, then that's great, but given how Sega has made the classic modern gaming TM blunder of messing up a remake, I'm not going to be surprised if it's not.
We're not gonna get into any of that today. I want to keep things on the up and up, please.
Yeah, but it seems like it'll be, I'll be with you when you stream it on release.
Yeah?
You know? In chat, Foxino says, heyo, Foxino.
Hello, Foxino.
How's it going?
Like, even if it's not the greatest game of all time, you can trust me enough to say that, yeah, if I'm not having fun, I will be totally 100% honest. But it looks good so far. I mean, nothing I'm gonna shake my leg at. I mean,
yeah. Mecha Blaster says they'll also watch. Yeah, it looks like I'll watch it. I haven't been proxy to a lot of Sonic video game releases until we've started doing Sonic stuff, so I don't have, like, I'm not the best point of reference, but, you know.
Yeah.
Foxino says, it's going well, how's it going with you two? I think we're both doing alright.
I could definitely do with some more likes on the video, seeing as we got 9 people watching, but only 5 likes, but other than that, it's all pretty good. That was my clever way to shill that in there. Even if it wasn't the most clever thing in the world, I tried.
An attempt was made.
Okay, so you've got a... The pickaxe did more than the box. Cool.
Random bullshit, go!
That's the entirety of today's part, everybody. And it's the rest of Silver's playthrough. Like, there's no way we don't finish it this time.
I would hope so. We've only got 40%. 40% left. Argent Lizard says, I see what you did there. And then Mountain Man goes, sorry for no lucky, been busy cooking. What you cooking, Mountain Man?
What?
And why aren't we having any with you?
Yeah. Come on now. We got a B rank.
B for bees nuts.
B for Moon Knight. This is what happens in Moon Knight's head. This is why he's all fucky.
Because he's playing, so his brain's running on the Sonic 06 engine.
Yeah, constantly. Havoc engine all over the place. Physics everywhere. This is the
constantly.
This is the fun cutscene with Shadow, so I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Oh boy! And then I'll read out chat.
Oh no, you're gonna want to see this.
I knew you'd return.
You're gonna.
Oh my God! Here we are again. I'm sorry, but he's like so short that I feel like why isn't she just dragging on the ground constantly when he's carrying her?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait for it! Wait for it!
Yoink.
Wait for here it is. Shadow does the best thing in this cutscene.
Why are you getting in my way?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Shadow the
No,
Hedgehog.
why are you getting in my way? He posing.
No Shadow fight. I just want to watch Shadow. Damn it! Okay, so it's the next cutscene. My bad.
I won't hold back.
So in chat,
Here I
Liam is
come.
responsible says, my RGB gamer's Wi-Fi router crapped itself, so now I have to use Cyberpunk Pringles can.
Oh no.
Rip. Mecha Burner Blaster says no use, and then Moon Knight Shyamalan. 'cause,
Shyamalan.
nothing makes sense.
Shyamalan.
Shyamalan.
Ding dong.
Yeah. Mountain Man says they're making meatloaf, mashed tater, sauteed mushroom, cream, and cake. That sounds delicious, and I want some now.
That.
Liam is responsible says, for a second I thought Sonic was a reptile. August says furnace, and Sans Gaming says I just like.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you, Sans Gaming. Are you related to the beloved Sans Undertale?
I think he's related to Ness, but not Sans.
They're cousins.
Distant relatives. Different genealogy right there. We've got a complete species route right here.
Mountain Man says I'll post pic in the meme Discord if you want to see. And then August says Furnace the Hedgehog. What would that even look like? Like one of those like classic radiator furnaces, but a hedgehog.
It's like a space heater, except for they gave up on designing and just stole Sonic's face.
Yeah, I'd buy that. Also, yes, Mountain Man, please show us your food. Also, mail me some. Sans Gaming says, I'm Sans, I'm just a human version, Video Sans VHS music. Nice. I would love to have Sans on the VHS tape. And it just plays the five first notes of Megalovania.
Over and over and over again. On repeat. It is looped for the rest of time.
God bless. And then you gotta rewind and bring it back to Blockbuster. The
Yeah.
last one in existence.
Be kind, rewind.
Argent Blizzard says the opposite of Cold Steel the Hedgehog is Furnace the Hedgehog. Mecha Burner Blaster goes, hot take, Sans is actually Ninten, I always pronounce it wrong, the protagonist of Mother 1 who looks just like Ness and not Ness.
Yeah, Ninten.
Ninten.
They're all puns. The only one that's not a pun is Lucas. But you'd think he'd be the one with the pun name.
Sans Gaming says, oh yeah, search up phase 3 of the music, that's the best one. August says, you don't even know your Fate Hedgehog. Ha 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 ha. And Mountain Man says, give me some time, I'm making everything from scratch. That means it's gonna be even better.
Yeah.
I want to have your food, my friend.
Please don't make me hungry. I have to cook. I have to cook later tonight, and if you give me too many ideas, then I won't be able to make what I want to make.
August asked, "Are you Prey?" No, I'm Predator 2017. I'm not Predator Prey 2022.
We're all Prey 2022? Question mark.
Michael Burn Blaster says, "Here it comes." And then in chat, Liam is responsible says, "So I had a job interview the other day. The manager asked if I was a responsible person. I told him whenever something went wrong, I was responsible." Damn.
Damn.
Got him.
Hey.
Another B for B's nuts. For Behold, Shadow cutscene.
Oh yes, this is the best cutscene in the game. You're gonna
Oh,
love
boy.
it. You're gonna love this already. It's pretty much instant.
It's no use.
Do it. Do it.
Chaos control.
Yep, here it is! Bam! I love it. I love that kick to the back of the head.
Fucking knocked out.
Just a roundhouse kicked.
With a chaos
And that's the Moon Knight moment, everybody.
Ooh.
We did it.
You can
Video's complete. The end. Come on, guys.
Been a good run. Well, thank you everybody for watching.
Yeah.
The video's done.
We're not done until we finish Silver. Let's be real.
August goes, "What if Eggman ate Sonic?" LMAO, and that is probably somewhere on the internet. I don't want to look that up. Liam is responsible, goes, "Mocap animation goes hard." Argent Lizard says, "I literally made an oof noise IRL."
induce chaos control.
Mega Burner Blaster goes, "Shadow just
I
King
won't let
Crimson
anyone get
Silver."
in my way.
And Argent Lizard goes, "It's beautiful."
And save the world.
Oh god, if I could find the effect for the
Mephiles isn't trying to
King
help you
Crimson
create
sound,
a
I would
better
do.
future.
I would do that.
He's trying to eliminate the past. What?
So the villain's entire plan was, fuck the timeline, we're gonna destroy everything.
Seems we must see
Ah
what
yes,
took place
time
10
travel.
years ago.
Mm.
Mmm.
Follow me if you
Back to the past, everybody.
Can we go back to the future? Womp.
Bum, 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 bum. Just start playing the Mario Galaxy music because I can't actually think of the tune for Back to the Future.
I also have immediately forgotten it. I remember when Back to the Future Day actually happened.
Oh yeah, I
That
was.
was the time.
That was awesome. And then they made all those Pepsi bottles, and like you couldn't buy one because they were really fucking expensive.
Of course. August goes, "Furnace hunts Sonic." I want to know what Furnace the Hedgehog looks like.
I guess you could just Google it.
I
So-
guess I am.
So
Furnace
this,
the Hedgehog. I hope this is somebody's OC.
I hope so too. So this is the moment when she.
Oh, it is. It is very much someone's OC, and the first couple images look kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
Oh, cool.
All right,
So this
Furnace
is.
the Hedgehog looks cool.
So this is the moment when they put the fire, the flames of disaster, inside of his daughter, because,
Is that
haha, funny.
Wow.
plane?
Mecha Burner Blaster goes, "Going to the past. What is this? Earthbound?"
Is the original Mephiles.
Yee.
That's
Absolutely,
nuts.
all the time.
They're escaping.
Also, hello, Stuffy.
I'll pursue Mephiles. Okay, then leave Iblis to
Stuffy
me.
110.
I don't know. Ooh boy.
Seal it with this.
So we got Final Fantasy mixed up with Sonic characters. And really fast loading pre-rendered cutscenes.
Whoa. Yeah, I can't believe Furnace the Hedgehog's an actual thing. Well, I guess I don't have to draw it now.
A character called Suck the Cock also exists. It's a chicken.
Oh, you told me this one, yeah!
It's a chicken named Suck, and it's fucking hilarious. And it was in for a contest.
A laboratory
A character design contest.
Truly, truly incredible stuff. In chat, Liam is responsible goes, if I could change anything about the past, the world would be a better place. I would buy the last case of Crystal Pepsi. August goes, Eggman ate Sonic. Oh dear. And then Argent Lizard says, fun fact, if you want a cure to boredom that's also laced with immense existential dread, Google your legal first name followed by the hedgehog. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my nickname.
Oh boy.
Alright, these ones aren't bad. I'm gonna look up Gavin the Hedgehog.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, this one's actually cute. Okay. It's like a little. It looks like a little wolf almost, but it's a hedgehog. This one's cute. Gavin the Hedgehog's adorable. What? Oh, hey, we're playing the Shadow. On his Heelys. I just look away, but.
I mean, hey, we're.
No, Gavin the Hedgehog. Whoever Gavin the Hedgehog is, this is a cute character.
Sure, it shit ain't me.
There's also somebody who's got Gavin the Mongoose.
The fuck? That's really specific.
Alright, somebody else give me a first name. Yeah, Argent Lizard said Gavin's got some good art, weirdly enough. We're gonna look up. August says I make this now. I'm gonna look up. Well, who is August the Hedgehog? Of August the Hedgehogs.
What about a September the Hedgehog?
September the Hedgehog.
We're going through the months, right?
Yeah, I guess. You get mostly like actually cute like fall pictures of like a real hedgehog with leaves.
Yeah, that counts. We'll count that.
Mecha Burner Blaster goes, the big twist of Sonic Frontiers is that Agent Stone becomes part of the game. August says, I am not a hog. Alright, you are not a hedgehog. And Argent goes, Bert. We're gonna look up Argent the Hedgehog. I'm finding you're a hedgehog, Sonas. So far, no one's... Oh, Argent the Hedgehog is kind of cool, too.
We're just delving deep into this now, are we?
Yeah.
Okay. So be it. I know
Man says, I looked up mine, surprisingly not as bad as I thought. Argent says, oh no. No, it looks cute. Argent the Hedgehog is cute. That's got... Some of these are not as cursed as I thought. We're gonna look up October the Hedgehog.
You think you would get more terrifying pictures. Instead, you just get, some of them are cute. They're alright.
October the Hedgehog is the goth girl.
Oh, joy. Chat, if you want me to... If you want us to rank random Sonic OCs, like the video.
Yes.
Like the video and we'll make it a thing.
If we can get to 20 likes, we will make a random Sonic OC, like, tier list.
Might even do an art stream where Might even do an art stream where I poll you guys and we design one based on the chat.
We need like an AI like random generator. I'm looking up as Mecha Burner Blaster's request. Hedgehog the Hedgehog. Oh my god, there is one. It's green. Foxno says, how about Hakeem the Hedgehog? Let's look that one up. Very generic, edgy Sonic with one of them in like one of those like cones of shames for dogs. Liam is responsible, says, I want my hedgehog to be burning and on fire. It will be exactly like me. Let's check out Liam the Hedgehog.
Oh boy. Argent, if you want to come into voice chat, feel free.
The first picture is a hedgehog with abs.
What?
It's just Sonic, but with like an 8.
Oh
That's
my
the
gosh.
first one we've hit. All the other photos after that, the other Liam the Hedgehog is like a brown hedgehog with a goatee. Liam says it is exactly like me. August says, starved Eggman made Furnace the Hedgehog. Ooh, deep lore. Sans Gaming says, I got ideas, search up your name, the Hedgehog, and you will have your own OC. Mecha Burner Blaster says, look up Muscles the Hedgehog. Alright, we'll do Muscles, and then I want to look up Sans the Hedgehog, because I'm sure one's not going to be a problem at all.
That'll be something, I'm sure.
Okay, I actually just got Hedgehog Anatomy. When I looked up Muscles the Hedgehog, And then, like, a lot of, like, Hyper Hedgehog. Dear God.
When you say
Nobody's OC is named, like, Muscle the Hedgehog.
you said it came up with hyper? What?
It's a very buff-ass hedgehog.
Okay.
Oh my god, we're here again.
Yeah, we're...
Sans says there's a lot of hedgehogs in the video. Yeah. Mountain Man says try Karen. Oh my god, Karen the Hedgehog. Guys, how cursed do we think Karen the Hedgehog is gonna be?
I want it to just be Sonic with, like, the Karen hair.
No, these are all, like, really cute, girly Sonic OCs.
Damn.
None of them look like a manager. There's one that looks, like, grumpy, but no, a lot of Karen the Hedgehog look like a pretty girl Sonic. Now let's try Sans the Hedgehog. Let's see. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected. Okay. Most of them are just silver. Just silver with, like, the Sans eye.
Okay then. That is certainly something.
Argent Lizard said one of the Karens works at the Krusty Krab, and Liam is responsive says Sus and Potter the Hedgehog. Yeah, let's look up Sus the Hedgehog.
Oh boy.
These are just like Among Us skins.
Once again, guys, if you want to see us get rank Sonic OCs that we find online, rando, by the way.
Someone just mirrored Sonic 06 and it's Soos thing. Yeah, the
Soos the what?
Soos the it's Mountain Man says Patrick would it be? Patrick the Hedgehog. That might be normal. Or it's SpongeBob the Hedgehog. Nope, it's an Irish hedgehog. I'm an idiot. Of course it would be green. This is somebody's OC, I think? Or is this like an actual... This character's pretty cute. Okay, some of these are like, wow, this is a decent OC. Man's like, Aquil says, ahoy there, Gavin. How are you, matey? Howdy, Aquil.
Hi, Aquil. I'm alright. Sans, please don't spam a bunch of emojis in the chat.
Liam says, Chronic the Hedgehog. Next, I'm looking up Bionicle the Hedgehog. Oh my god, it's weed. Oh my god.
The things we are finding.
The hemp hog. Oh my god. I'm showing you this after the stream, man. I'm dying. This I'm. Whoo.
I got nothing right now.
You're playing the game, and I'm just talking. I'm looking up Sonic OCs with no context.
Oh man.
Dance Gaming just says, I'm just shocked to hear what I just said. And August says, seems that Bucket of Bolts had to lay the nitro this time around. Alright, Crash Bandicoot the Hedgehog. Oh, it's just the two of them together. Meh.
What a letdown. I have seen...
Blaster says, try Jesus the Hedgehog. Oh, there is one.
I mean...
Oh my god.
I mean...
And the second image is a shadow being crucified.
I mean,
oh
God hasn't been back to the stream in a while. Maybe that's a good way to call him.
Mountain Man says Roxy the Hedgehog. It's a lot of emo girl hedgehogs. Oh my god, there's so many Roxys. And the first one isn't just like Roxy from Security Breach. There's a lot of Roxy the Hedgehog. Walter White the Hedgehog, Liam is responsible says, yes.
Oh my god, the chat is just nothing but good ideas. The Hedgehog.
There isn't a hedgehog, but there's a screenshot where it says all the secrets you missed in Sonic 2, and it's one of those like arrow pointing at a circle thing, and just Walter White's face is there.
Oh, perfect.
Stans Gaming says, wait, I got one. Try Goku the Hedgehog and Steve the Hedgehog from Minecraft. Alright, we're gonna do Goku the Hedgehog.
That exists. Somewhere on the internet, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Goku the Hedgehog. There's a lot of Goku the Hedgehog. Mecha Burner Blasters, Goku with Drip the Hedgehog. Alright, let's try that one.
I've got, I should probably state, I have no issues with OCs. Just don't try and force them into things.
Oh yeah, we're not. It's just at this point we're just trying to see what the internet gives us when we're looking up
Oh yeah, I know what we're doing.
random names.
Oh no, I know what you're doing. I'm just saying, like, I've seen people try to, like, force their OCs on certain things, and I'm like, no.
Now we're looking up Steve the Hedgehog. Oh my god.
I want it to be a...
Some of these are just...
I want Steve the Hedgehog to just be a generic hedgehog. Named Steve.
The OCs are pretty generic.
Alright.
Argent says Herobrine the Hedgehog. Alright. I probably pronounced that wrong. Let's see. I don't even know what you're doing in the game at this point. I'm just...
We are following Iblis to the end of here so we can hopefully put a stop to him before things get worse.
Before we look up more OCs. Got it. There isn't a Sonic named Herobrine, but there is a DeviantArt post called Me and Herobrine as a Hedgehog, and it's a ship picture, and it's really funny. Liam is responsible, says try Binding of Isaac the Hedgehog. I just, I guess I never even, considered that maybe there's this much, hedgehog out there.
There's only as much as you want to be out there. Which is probably still too much, because...
I just see the first result is just Sonic but completely flesh-toned, and I hate it. Sans asked, try Bendy the Hedgehog. Alright. Bendy the Hedgehog. Oh, those ones are actually, yeah, the Sonic and the Bendy and the Ink Machine style. Those actually look pretty cool.
At this point, I'm just trying to finish the stage master so we can stop talking about Blank the Hedgehog.
Blank the Hedgehog. Perfect.
Oh no.
When I looked up Blank the Hedgehog, Jesus the Hedgehog came back!
Oh shit.
Alright, chat, one more recommendation for Hedgehog of Season, then we'll move on to something different.
I don't mind it, just a bit much.
Oh, Morbius the Hedgehog. There we go. I'm looking at the orb you're walking on. I'm like, Morbius the Hedgehog.
It's not coming back, is it?
There's an actually kind of cool looking Sonic OC, and then the rest are talking of articles that Sonic the Hedgehog did better than Morbius. Mountain Man also says he wants us to look up Satan the Hedgehog. I hope Jesus the Hedgehog shows back up. Oh my god, it's so edgy. It's so edgy.
I hope somebody with the username of Jesus the Hedgehog just magically shows up in chat.
Stan said, try Grand Auto the Hedgehog. You just get Grand Theft Auto with Shadow's picture all over it. Alright, that's enough Sonic OCs for now.
Yeah, this is... I'm on a difficult section now. It's... whole shit. So, essentially we gotta get the ball all the way through here without the ball being hit.
Oh my god. It's Orbin time.
No! Ball! Get back here, you son of a...
Oh my god, I just fucking went flying!
I mean, I can't... I don't know what this wants. I really don't know what this wants out of me other than, like... yes.
Pain.
Slow the fuck down and then... don't make it hit any walls. Or hit any enemies that you can't attack on there because there's nothing to throw at them.
And if they hit you, it just pops. Damn.
Yeah. And, like, the ball doesn't just respawn near you, so you're kinda...
Mecha Burner Blaster says, this is what Sony Studios actually looks like.
I would believe it. I don't know if you guys have heard about what a bunch of the streaming companies did lately.
Yeah, I'm less than pleased with what's been going down.
I have never seen such hatred for animation, lay it be traditional or CGI, from anything other than this, from anything, like, before this.
Yeah.
Like, usually it's like, oh, yeah, like, somebody says animation is for children, and then it's like, that's not a good argument, and people move on with their day. This time it's like, we're streaming. People should be watching us for our adult content, but nobody gives a shit about anything other than the animation.
Did you see that we made a new Game of Thrones series because people wanted more boobs?
Nobody cares. Matt.
I swear to God, all of my Twitter ads this past like 2 weeks have just been that stupid Game of Thrones spin-off show with the dragons. I'm like, you would have to pay me a lot of money to watch this. I'm considering canceling my HBO Max subscription, not only for the animation, but because I like the whole animation incident, but because I'm tired of seeing ads for the dragon show.
I literally went and canceled all my shit. Not only because I was broke, I was planning on doing it anyways, but...
Yeah, for me, it's like, I can't also immediately cancel stuff because the family shares it, so I gotta, like, get everybody to be like, yeah, okay, we're fine canceling this. But I'm just like, yeah, I don't feel like paying the extra money for HBO Max currently, because zoinks!
Like, I like Doctor Who as much as the next guy, but, like, can we maybe not cancel everything that was good?
And then not just canceling it, but like permanently like removing and deleting it from like the internet.
And then they wonder why people are leaving their platforms. Like, come on.
Yeah. All right. So in chat, August says Sonic Frontiers looks good. Come out now, November 8th. Yay. Sans Gaming says, who do you think will win in a fight? Shaggy 9 million% drip or Goku 1 million% drip? But here's a catch. Shaggy have better drip, so who will win? Choose wisely, because I'm going to take address.
Neither, because neither.
Mecha Burn Blaster says easy, Jim Carrey would win.
Yeah, exactly. Neither.
I miss the like Ultra Shaggy memes. That was like a good couple weeks.
I'd rather Ultra Shaggy than Shaggy in a bunch of clothes that just look uncomfortable as shit to wear.
Drip. Liam is responsible says, my Wi-Fi is back. It's now the efficiency of a $20 Roblox gift card. And Plasma Fee has joined the chat. Howdy.
Hello.
Silver. I'm not a gamer, so maybe they'll like me. Mephilis. That just makes you a beta.
Oh my god, we're going into that territory again. Oh boy.
What's a gamer?
I should stay away from the joke I want to make there. The enemy was just spazzing on the ground, and I'm like, the villains have had seizures.
Who knew?
They're having muscle spasms. When the cramp too bad.
They all got a Charlie horse all at once.
Every
ouch.
Every time.
Those enemies look like they're let's start by getting rid of them.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, more orbs. If we didn't have enough.
This is
Mike
more.
Daniels 2001 says dank stream. Hello, Mike Daniels 2001. We try to keep it dank, I guess.
I guess. I don't even know what that. I guess dark.
Dank streams, dank memes.
I am an old person. I feel old most of the time when I really shouldn't. I do not understand why something being dark makes it means it's good.
Dank, like, you know, like weed. Dank.
Question mark? I'm not that well versed. I'm sorry. You can make fun of me in the comments. It's okay. I don't mind in the slightest on that front, at least. Just be like,
Daniels 2001 because obviously you've never been fried.
I mean... Artie?
Liam Russell says air fryer moment. Well, obviously you don't own an air fryer.
I don't have an air fryer. I used to. I used to have an air
What
fryer.
happened to it?
It's at my mother's.
Fair enough.
Because I'm the nice kid who said, fuck it, Mom, take the air fryer. You'll use it more than me. And she does. But, damn.
I was expecting you to say like it caught on fire or something like horrendous.
No, that was the toaster oven when Truman used it.
Oh god. What's that story?
So... Truman... was making toast at my mother's place one fine morning, where he got a phone call from a college asking if he'd like to enroll. They were offering tuition and well, not tuition, but it was like, oh, you just go through this and that. But he got in a massive conversation with the person asking them to come to college. Walked away from the toaster oven that he had started making toast in and went upstairs. He didn't set a timer for the toaster oven, so instead of it just shutting off,
no.
it just kept burning. I wake up in the living room on the couch. There's smoke all over the place, and Truman's just like, "Yeah, I was on the phone." I'm like, "Why is there smoke?" "Oh shit, the toast!" And the next thing I hear is, and he's running faster than me. And the next thing I see is there's a fire in my kitchen, and my boyfriend is pointing a fire extinguisher at it. And this fire extinguisher is so old, it probably shouldn't have worked. It should have just been more fire. But no, it solved the problem. So that was good.
Mountain Man goes, "What's the story behind the toaster oven?" Easy, it got extra toasty.
Oh yeah, 100%. Extra frosty, extra toasty, extra. Yeah, exactly, Silver. It's just like that.
Liam is responsible says, "I air fried mug root beer. It exploded." Mike Daniels 2001 says, "I air fried your mom."
You know who?
That must have been a big air fryer.
You know who else air fried your mom? My mom.
Momception.
Yeah. So he used a Chaos Emerald and his daughter because the scepter broke to banish the Eternal Sun into his daughter. So now if the daughter ever cries, it'll kill everything.
Fall into slumber with a royal soul.
Ooh, fire.
The experiment they were originally doing was trying to use the fire to basically, instead of end the world, which was prophesized, to have it just power the city. That didn't work.
Ooh.
It just straight up didn't work.
Sustainable energy.
Yee.
Can you take her to a safe place?
I don't even know what that is.
That's a good girl, Elise.
Makeup Inner Blaster says, "Imagine using God as your generator."
Don't cry.
Yeehaw.
I know, right?
It happens.
Wait, quick! Get God back in the get God in the chat today. We need him in here just so that we can ask him to be the generator for the world.
Become a strong queen.
We'll hook God up to a generator.
No matter
We'll see what works. For those who don't know, there was a person who subscribed to this channel with the username God.
They were here last stream and they were
They
very fun times.
they play the role beautifully. It's hilarious. Makes me chuckle.
Mountain Man says, "Hear me out. Pizza rolls plus air fryer equals the speed of microwave and the toastiness of the oven. That sounds like a good combo." Mike Daniels 2001 says, "Make your own God free energy glitch."
Yeah.
Brandmaster says, "God's new redstone tutorial."
This is, this needs to be the biggest meme. Like, we're just like, yeah.
Did you do it?
Yes. And you?
So Shadow went and caught Mephiles in a rod,
Properly sealed.
and the flames are sealed in the lease. So isn't this a big whoop-de-doo? This is basically shoveling off the problem, because if Elise dies, then the flames get released. If she cries, the flames get released.
Why don't they just put her in like one of those like carbonite blocks that they did like Han Solo? Jeez, come on.
I know, right? And, like, here's another thing. Here's the other thing about this. It's just like... It's just like a boomer.
You're going
To
leave it
shovel
behind?
off the problems to the next generation, but make them insurmountably worse.
It's time to return.
Damn.
Like, just think about that. Like, the problem was, like,
Of course.
we have this fire thing, but it's sealed away, and it's okay, it's safe. We just don't have to touch anything. And then all of a sudden, but now it's just like, we put it in a child, something happens, we're all dead. It ain't my problem, I'm dead too. Like, the fuck kind of, what the fuck?
Liam is responsible says, "All of this could have been avoided if Sonic was slow. Too fast, too speedy."
Well, no, the whole point is that Sonic was too slow to save Elise, so it killed the world. That's why Silver's here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh.
Womp.
Womp womp. Time travel bullshit.
Yay. Yes, give her an orb.
Charm.
Give her the morb.
You're telling this to a person who is asleep. They're gonna wake up with that gem in their hand, confused as shit.
And start crying instantly.
You doomed us faster, Silver. Dabs uncontrollably.
Random bullshit, go!
Yeah. Yeah. I love that you said go, and then he just immediately leaves. Just
God thought.
Just like Moon Knight. Throws random bullshit and then leaves.
Because every day he wakes up, and then he starts to break up.
Blaze.
Lonely as a man without
What did you
Silver.
see?
I like how Blaze isn't even questioning it.
The Iblis trigger
Yeah, alright.
wasn't Sonic the Hedgehog.
Checks out.
I see.
He knows responsible says, "This will be Sonic in 2014.
They're quite noisy.
Making breaks animate ass.
I
Am
heard
I
that the
watching the
princess here
Trolls
left for
movie?
Dr. Eggman's base
Unfortunately
in
not.
response to his earlier threat.
Sorry to
Maybe.
disappoint. We don't have any musical numbers.
His ultimate objective was to release
I don't.
Iblis.
I got nothing. There's music at the end. It's okay. It's alright. It's not the Trolls movie, but you might be just as entertained.
Yeah. I like the little Lego cheetah dude in your icon make and break animate.
What?
They're in the chat, their icon is a little Lego cheetah figure.
Oh!
Mike Daniels 2001 says,
Rad.
"What if Morbius was real?" I don't know. I don't know if we could handle
This-
real Morbius.
If Morbius was real, this game happens.
Oh god.
But the bad ending.
I don't think we want
I'm going to stop Dr. Eggman.
Dance
no
Gaming
matter
asked, "Do you know how to make
what. Blaze,
games?"
Let's go after him.
I do know a little bit of programming, but I haven't used it in forever.
Gavin has just enough knowledge to make Sonic 05.
I have just enough knowledge to make a character move on screen, and that's about it. Honestly, I'm bet.
Can you make them floss?
Yes, I can, because I animate, but that's the only reason I can make
Yeah.
them floss. I could even make them floss when you hit the space bar, but, like, I couldn't do it.
Yes.
I just don't know. So I thought this was the mission we have to do. I don't think this is. I think I just chose a random town mission.
Oh boy.
So, accidental padding? Question mark.
Sans Gaming says, "What would you do if you were Sonic?"
Be Sonic. I wouldn't be here. I'd be in a video game.
I'd do the Gotham pose.
Okay. So, this is more random bullshit.
Making Breaks Anime says, "I am a Lego furry." We love a good Lego furry. Lego furries are great. I miss Legends of Chima. The sets were cool, the show was lame. And Mike Daniels 2001 says, "I'm Mike Daniels 2001." Thank you for clarifying. We appreciate it.
Yes, we needed that clarification. And
This is also the reminder that if we hit 20 likes in this video by the end of the stream, we will have some sort of silly video in which we all make really weird Sonic OCs.
and rank a
So
couple
get
that
to
we
it,
find.
folks.
So, and then we'll rank all of the
5
ones
more
from
likes.
designs. So, yeah. 5 more likes and we'll rank them all. Once we hit 20, we'll make a couple and then we'll rank them. It's going to be
Making Breaks Animate says, "I have a fursuit and I have Lego." Ooh, what species is your fursuit?
Oh, damn it.
Critter.
This is the mission that we have to do. I just
Oh,
saw
no.
the star underneath it. Fuck. Yeah. Me and Artie both have fursuits, and Argent Lizard in chat is actually working on a fursuit right now. So that's pretty rad, you know.
Fursuits are cool.
They are pretty neat. They're fascinating in terms of
Making Break says Protogen. Ooh, I love Protogen. They're such like a fun
Ooh.
species, and they look really cool.
I have a friend who has a protogen, and they've been slowly working on the suit since forever. But they finally got like the head working.
Oh, nice. I like that like the Protogen helmets are becoming more common because I remember back when I like joined the fandom like 5 years ago, like you had to have like serious cash if you wanted like a Protogen helmet, and now they're becoming like way more common.
More
And I think
people.
that's pretty cool.
I think just more people are learning how to make them with cheaper parts.
Yeah. Mike Daniels 2001 says, "My favorite antivirus, Protogen."
Yes, your favorite antivirus that uses knockoff stuff from a children's TV show. Of course, she's gonna stand right there where she can get shot, because our goal is to protect the lady. And a die. Shit.
Of course.
Of course, loading screens. So Artie, did I tell you that I told you that I attempted to install it, and I thought load times would be shorter. I couldn't even get the game to load once I did that.
Oh my god.
So I had to uninstall it. So we're just running with disk load times. So this is gonna eat up. Loading times are probably gonna eat up the rest of the episode.
Yay!
Even if when we finish Silver Story today, it's still loading times are still probably gonna eat up the rest of the episode just because it's Sonic 06 and we're playing this on the 360.
That's what the people are here for. Yeah.
They're here for the game of the year.
What if 2006 was real?
2006 was real?
What if it was real?
Who told you that? That they're lying. That's bullshit.
It's the same people who say Morbius is real.
So I found a remix of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, and it's
Oh boy.
it's by Silva Gunner, and it's just fun facts about Morbius, and fun facts about Morbius, and fun facts about Morbius.
I think you sent me that a while ago.
Yeah. My favorite thing about that, though, is we went around the convention, and anytime I was like, "Truman, tell me your secrets," he'd whisper in my ear, "Fun facts about Morbius." And he does it in the little karmic voice. It's adorable.
I love it. In chat, Argent Lizard says durability in cosplay electronics was always the cap to making protogens work. And then Argent Lizard says, "I survived 2006. Mike Daniels 2001 says 2014 was 19 years ago. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's been so long since 2014.
Okay, when did that start? We just start naming a year, and it's like, that was 20 years ago.
Well, because some of the things, I feel like someone pointed out that, like, one of these, like, big Phineas and Ferb movies or whatever that I remembered watching growing up was, like, 11 years old, and I feel like that aged me incredibly. And so I think some of this stuff is, like, things we grew up with are starting to actually get old now, too, so it just feels like blank was so many years ago.
So everything is just now to, like, 20, 60, 70 years ago.
Yeah.
That adds up. That makes...
Math!
We're up, Sonic 06. I can't believe Sonic 06 was 40 years ago.
Can't believe it's not butter.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm just hopping on late, but I am here as a lizard.
Yeet.
Greetings, people.
Hello!
Hello, Argent. Welcome to the stream today.
But the big thing that power aged me when I first hopped on and saw it was, when somebody explained to me, like, it would have been, I think, like, in 2014 that Half-Life 2 was 10 years old.
Wow.
And I was sitting here thinking about exactly how much time I had wasted in Gmod and just instantly, like, gained 50 years on my life.
I think when somebody, earlier in the winter, someone pointed out Marvel's Avengers was 10 years old, and I feel like that, like, hit me like a bus, because I remember being, like, the phenomenon that the first Avengers movie was after, like, seeing that, and, like, just going to school after that weekend, and everyone would be like, whoa, the Avengers, and, like, how much of a thing that was.
It's 14 now.
10 years ago.
What year was that, if you can recall?
2008?
I believe it was, yeah, 2012.
No, the original Avengers was 2008. Age of Ultron was 2012.
My parents were still together
No way, no way.
My parents were still together.
2008 was, that was like Iron Man. Hold up.
My parents got divorced in 2008, and I think I remember seeing the first Avengers movie with both my parents. So
No,
We're going to
it was
IMDb.
2012. I think
Yeah,
first Iron.
never
Yeah, that
mind.
was like 2007.
Then it was probably Iron Man that I remember watching.
I mean, I'm going to get killed by Marvel fans for this, but they all blend together for me and have for a long time.
They've been
Except for the one with the raccoon.
older ones start to run together, especially.
they're
Like, oh yeah, that.
they're starting to for me as well. I can't even.
I feel like it's the problem with just like the oversaturation of like superhero movies these days. Because back in the day, it used to be like one Marvel movie a year, and that was fine. Now there's like 4, and that's a lot.
I don't mind like having a bunch of movies a year. I don't mind having a lot of movies on everything, which is kind of the idea that we were supposed to have behind streaming platforms. My problem I currently have is like, if I want to know what's going on in the current movie, I'm going to have to sit down with 20 extra hours of other movie that I might not care about to be able to follow the plot. And I'm just like, can I just... I thought it was about the Hulk punching things. Why did it take so long?
Mountain
What?
Man says, the thing that hit me hard was when I remembered when GTA 4 came out.
Oh, when did GTA 4 come out?
Alright, Google. 2008.
Okay, that's... Yeah,
That's what, 14 years ago?
Yep. It's like 2008's really when like modern gaming starts to feel modern.
Silver's just rocking out right there.
He vibing, literally.
Vibing right into the loading screen.
Everybody come pick up your commemorative silver vibrating toy. We're not gonna tell you where to shove. We're not gonna tell you where to shove that, but I mean you're already high, so you're probably gonna do it anyways.
Mike Daniels 2001 says Plants vs Zombies was 13 years ago.
Yep,
Damn.
that sounds about right. Oh man.
I don't know. I'm really excited about Glory. I don't know anything about this movie other than it's about a guy who's down on his luck who's apparently been locked into a bathroom stall. and apparently there's this guy by the name of God threatening him vaguely from the other stall, and it's described as batshit Lovecraftian. Now that's a new
Is
movie.
it a horror piece?
I hope so.
It
sounds-
sounds...
like an interesting horror movie.
Yeah, that sounds fascinating. I want to watch that now.
'Cause it kind of feels about like a... I think it's just called Glory.
I
Oh, it's
believe...
called Glorious, there we go.
I believe we're starting to get to the final boss for Silver Story.
Yay.
Happening.
Since we're up to about around the same level of Stop Eggman that... Yes, so this is the stage that we played back in the Sonic episode where we got to play as Silver for the first time. So...
In chat, Liam is responsible, goes, bathroom, Glory. They ask, is there a hole involved?
Maybe.
There might be.
Who can say?
I think there's like a 50-50 chance of that based upon the trailer, but I haven't figured it out yet.
Alright, here's something for you guys to think about. Every video of mine at least has one hole.
Oh. Oh no. Oh.
And this video,
Oh.
this video right now has 3. If you can guess in the comments, you'll win a prize of knowing what I was talking about. It's as innocent as you would think.
That's a very loaded statement. That's
Liam
an
is
extremely
responsible,
loaded
says
statement.
full of lies.
I'm gonna say that is the chat's one guess. I said it was 3 mouth holes. Thank you for playing.
Autumn.
I love how Blaze is struggling to catch up.
Mountain Man says, is it a plot hole?
Yes.
Mike Daniels 2001 says, Morbius 2022 will be the movie ever. Liam is responsible, says, I morbed Anthrocon.
Damn straight you did.
You were the person with the it's Morbin time sign?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my god. Bless
Thank you.
Thank you. We owe you.
Thank you for your service.
Mega Burner Blaster goes, oh yeah, church level.
But as I was saying in the chat, I'm thinking that Glorious could be the new Morbius.
A movie that everybody talks about but nobody watches.
Yep. The personification of the self-is meme in movie meme format when the advertising campaign completely outgrew the movie itself. The advertising campaign started advertising for the advertising campaign because the memes took it to another level in a way that was just completely left the movie behind. So good.
Back a couple of weeks ago when the Sonic was released on home media, I asked my older brother, because he's got a Best Buy by him, if they had any copies of the Sonic 2 like Steelbook. He goes, no, but I could pick you up the collector's edition for Morbius. I'm like, do you understand how that's even worse? Is this a threat?
Listen, if I end up with a 4K, if I open that box that you're making and there is a 4K Blu-ray of Morbius, I'm just gonna laugh. Like,
I wouldn't do that to you. Also, 4Ks are expensive.
they are. I still don't know how I found 2 copies of the Steelbook for Sonic.
Yeah.
But I did.
Bigger question is like, what would the collector's edition of Morbius even look like? Having never seen the movie, I don't actually know. Like, is it like this? Will they send you a Skyrim helmet in there?
Horse
I wish.
Horse armor DLC in your inbox does nothing.
Oh my god. Morb armor.
Beaut of Morb armor in your inbox does nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mega Burner Blaster says, I hope Morbius wins the Oscar. Not Jared Leto, but the movie itself.
And the winner is Morbius! Jared Leto, why are you on stage? Get off the stage. We're waiting for Morbius.
all of the 4K Blu-ray editions levitate out of their owners' homes into the sky and coalesce into the shape of Jared Leto's face to accept the award.
Yes.
While he
Oh my
watches.
I think the 4K thing just has like cool box art or something. I know Walmart was like, get the exclusive Morbius pin, and I'm like, it's just, and the exclusive pin is just an M.
See, they didn't even know what the hell they were doing. They were just like, yeah, we got Morbius. Yeah, that's totally what the movie's about. The letter M. We're on Sesame Street
It's
today.
Morbin time.
M is for Morbin time.
I love the fact that Jared Leto, though, went on after the movie kind of bombed, held a script that said, Morbius 2, it's Morbin time, and made a joke about it.
Okay,
I would fund in like an Indiegogo campaign for Morbius 2, It's Morbin Time, where like the budget, it just all goes to getting Jared Leto and like nothing else. So it's like shot in someone's backyard at like their school or something, and just Jared Leto's there as Morbius.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. Morbius is gonna be in the next Spider-Man thing.
When are we getting that?
Silver. Thank you.
I know there's like a Spider-Man animated show coming out, but I don't know when like the next Spider-Man movie's coming out.
I don't know. Other than the one, all I know is that at the end of Morbius, the Vulture showed up and they were like, "This is Spider-Man's fault," and then stopped it there.
Wow.
So we have to do
Spider-Man.
we have to do the 3 tests, but they're slightly different because Silver is slightly different.
I need to pull it together.
No, you don't, Silver. You're high as shit and you can't stop. You're addicted to the weed.
Yeah, D.
Fuck.
Mecha Burner Blaster goes, Spider-Man 4, Morb Way Home. Mike Daniels 2001 says, Team Fortress 2 Morbius update, and Plasma Feast is Sonic Prime.
Sonic Prime. What can I say about Sonic Prime? It comes out, I'm gonna watch it, I'll have an opinion then. Till then, Big the Cat is voiced properly, and I'm confused.
Hey.
That's all I have to say. I'm more confused that...
Proper voicing in a Sonic game. What
No.
is this madness?
No, in a show. They gave Big...
What?
They gave Big a different voice. He is no longer Froggy. He's no longer like that. He doesn't sound like that anymore. Sonic Prime is confusing.
I'm terrified. This is almost as concerning as Sonic Boom writ large.
Yeah, go watch the Sonic Prime trailer with Big the Cat, and you'll understand.
I don't wanna. I'm scared.
That's okay.
In chat, Lead Mazoa says, why hello there, old sport. Oh, it's Great Gatsby time.
Oh,
Plasma Fee says Ashley Ball is going to be in Sonic Prime. And then Liam is responsible says Sonic and Fortnite. I'm shocked they haven't popped him in there already, to be honest.
But the licensing is insane. Not sure why you would.
I mean, they've got Goku, so like, what's stopping them?
I realize I didn't actually read the question. I just happened to get it right for that first one.
Test of memory utterly forgets answer. Success. Task failed successfully.
Didn't even
Yes.
read the question. Ah, hey, Silver! He's doing it again. He's tweaking out.
Mego Burner Blaster says, the light Gatsby saw in The Great Gatsby was Morbius Morbin. And Liam is responsible says, by this point, they need the Big Lebowski in Fortnite.
Do it. Get better Call Saul in Fortnite.
Oh my god.
Get
Well,
Slip.
they have to get his rug in there too.
Fortnite!
Get
Bring the map together.
put Slip and Jimmy in there.
Kidnapping Singer.
They made a terrible animated cartoon off of Better Call Saul, and it's fucking hilarious because somebody drew the Sonic Generations poster with this really cartoony, short-looking Better Call Saul Jimmy, and then just Better Call Saul, like really human-looking proportions. It's
Oh my god.
weird as shit. Weird as
Plasma
shit.
Fee says, Ashley Ball voiced Applejack and Rainbow Dash in My Little Pony.
That's nice. I don't know what those letters mean.
White Russian. And the White Russian is a reskin for health, is what a Mountain Man says. That's an excellent idea. You know, I want a Big Lebowski themed Fortnite map now.
Somebody do it.
We just have like a Walmart Fortnite map, and it's just like Walmart on Black Friday.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Whoa, boy.
I've never once played a round of Fortnite though. I'm not sure if I should start.
I've never played Fortnite. I was in college when it like hit big, and I just remember it like there were constantly like freshman guys in the lounge like constantly playing Fortnite, and it was super obnoxious.
I've never played it, and I really don't want to. Oh, question if they can call me sporty. Yeah, you can call me sporty. I don't care. I'm not real sporty, but yeah.
Like Daniel's 2000 wants this chug jug full of go-go juice.
What's go-go juice?
I mean, I certainly hope it's this energy drink because I'm chugging it.
It's just JoJo juice with G's.
JoJo juice. As in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, because I'm not sure if that's safe to chug.
Well-
It'll turn you into a vampire and give you a stand, and also let you use Hammond, and it'll give you the powers of the sun. All at once.
Man says the winner gets the last Xbox X on sale for the Walmart map.
Who wants an Xbox One X? Like, let's be real. It has no games.
Vampire King 123 says it's no use. He says Huskies are the vocal drama queens of the dog world. It's true.
Dad,
Daniels 2001 says Go-Go Juice is from Honey Boo Boo. Oh my god, I forgot that was a show.
that was a person? I thought that was some robot they made or whatever.
Honey
No,
Boo
she
Boo?
did.
It was like that one child, like.
Yeah, I know. Let me,
every-
please just let me forget it.
There is no escape from American
What if
reality
Honey Boo
TV.
Boo was Morbius?
What if
That would be. That's a sequel.
What if. Morbius
sequel.
2 with Honey Boo Boo?
Morbius 2 Honey Boo Boo's Revenge.
It's like the same damn like bad poster from Morbius, but just Honey Boo Boo's there.
This is why I need to learn how to Photoshop.
It's the entire movie,
I have
but
Photoshop in your... Is this a threat?
Yes.
the entire movie's the same, except Matt Smith is replaced with Honey Boo Boo.
Oh my god, I watched the hell out of that.
Morby Boo Boo.
I feel like more people would watch that than Morbius.
Wait, Mecha Burn
I would.
Blaster chimes in with Morby Boo Boo, and I'm trying very hard to not choke on my drink reading that.
Mountain Man says, remember TLC used to mean the Learning Channel? Now it means 90 Day Fiancé and a trillion spin-off 90 Day Fiancé shows.
To be fair, I would never actually learned anything on TLC, other than the fact that Ty the Carpenter was a god on 6 separate shows at the same time. That's what I took away from TLC back in the game.
I've never even watched TLC. That
Like,
was
it
the
was-
That was the channel with all the home improvement shit at first, and I just didn't care. My dad talked enough about carpentry for me to just not give a shit.
From what I remember is it was always like whatever home improvement shows. And then there was this one guy who was a carpenter by the name of Ty. And then like he would be sitting there just like looking like this quivering ball of stress as they keep throwing more things at him. And suddenly you just realize, wait a minute, the dude framed a house in a weekend, Jesus Christ. And then he just kind of like stopped working for that show, and then he'd come up on some other random learning show thing, wouldn't say anything, continued to be a god of carpentry, and then they do the same thing to him where they would make him frame a house over a weekend, then he'd quit and he'd go over to the next housing show. And this was basically most of the content on TLC between the like era of 2006 and 2008.
Why did he
It was a
keep?
weird time.
Why did he just keep signing contracts? The fuck?
No, it was always a
Why
different
not?
contact with a different show, but most American reality TV housing shows are so generic, it was really hard to track which one you were watching. Like, Trading Spaces was one of those big ones for a while. He eventually stayed with American, like, Makeover Home Edition because that's actually connected to Habitat to Humanity, and they were kind to him. But it was just funny because it was
Interesting.
just like, which... Ty is gonna... Okay, Ty's doing something insane. This means he's gonna quit this show. We have to find a different show to watch Ty more. It's just...
That
was literally all of the content on TLC was Ty specific, and we realized this sometime in 2007. My mom's like, "Why are we watching this?" Well, Ty, no one else.
because this guy just won't stop. Like, yeah.
He was this good at carpentry, and they never nice to him, and they ask him to go above and beyond, and then he moves on to the next show, and just kept cycling.
God, Mountain Man just brought up a good thing to bring up. Vanilla Ice used to have a show on DYI.
Whoa.
Michael Brenner Blaster goes, I remember when Vanilla Ice killed Avdol and Iggy.
Vanilla
Rough
Ice.
times.
Yeah, and then he stopped to go saying about the TMNT in the movie.
You're in a hurry. So, what's going
That was
on?
I'm having flashbacks to memories I didn't even realize existed.
Changed.
Yeah.
I need to rescue the princess.
And there's always that JonTron episode. My
Oh,
favorite
Vanilla Ice.
my favorite gag from that is "Wake up, bitch! We're going Disney World!" and throws the ice on. I just love that so much. That is like the quintessential. If you want to get my energy level at random points of the day, that will get me hyped as fuck. Oh.
Lane Morbius poster. Where's the bad one?
Darn it.
Oh boy, you're actually photoshopping this?
This is a threat.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So chat, I'm sure you can go find it on the memes of the Discord. Discord link in the description below.
See if my computer can run Photoshop and do this stream at the same time.
Might cry a little bit. I'll let you know if we can hear the fans.
Just turns
my
into an Alienware like commercial with the
Oh my
unmute.
god.
Except they unmuted the computer where it just runs really loud. Those computers, like, the specs are okay, but they're just okay, and the computer runs loud as shit.
There was a time in which they were really good, but that was around the same time you couldn't find hard drives anywhere because a massive tidal wave had destroyed most of the stuff in Indonesia.
Oof.
That was like 2008, and then like after that, everybody went over to, and it's like they had solid-state drives in them, and or it was one of the few places you could get solid-state drives, and everything was just as expensive anyway, so might as well get the Alienware. And it was actually pretty nice for like most of my through 2012 gaming, but literally only that window, and they've been riding on that wave ever since.
Damn.
Wave. Sorry,
Yeah.
very bad joke. Very bad joke. But
The pendulum could probably take
yeah, no, I don't mind Alienwares. It's just the loudness. I have
Yeah.
like my own little mini rig, and it doesn't scream at 1,000 whatever for any reason.
I mean, I don't think you guys have ever heard my computer scream while I'm streaming. I've never heard it get louder than what it's going at right now.
Nice.
Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Photoshop this so far. You're
Now we have
working
a
with
question
me.
from Mechborn and Blaster. If when you die, do you have to do the church stuff again?
No, because I saved.
Oh,
Sweet,
thank
okay.
God.
And then Mountain Man says, my jerry-rigged PC is better than the Alienware stuff as anymore, and actually like building new PCs. I mean, actually exactly right, Mountain Man. That's the main thing, is just because parts were so hard to get, their backstop was worth it for a very narrow window, and building your own stuff is cheaper, better, and then you know how to maintain it.
Yes.
Like, everybody talks about, how do you keep your rig from 2016 going strong? And the answer is redo thermal paste every 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I've also redone thermal paste on my graphics cards. Nobody thinks about that. That's what got me through the Bitcoin apocalypse.
Oh,
Finally
jeez.
can look at an upgrade now. Is, you know, it's like did the fan go out on your graphics card? Yes. Can you buy a new one? No. Well, then just buy a new fan. It's fine. Take this off. Very carefully do this. Redo the paste, and then...
And vacuum the dust out.
Oh, just air compressor it. No vacuum. We need way more industrial at this level. Done.
Oh.
Do not do it inside, though. Everyone will hate you.
I still can't believe they got away with releasing Morbius on April Fool's Day.
Wait, they did?
Yeah, it came out on April 1st, like legitimately.
Oh my
No wonder no one takes that movie seriously. Like,
They're,
holy...
like, trying to hide it?
I don't know what they were trying to do, but it didn't work.
They were trying to protect you from Matt Smith. But Matt Smith was too busy having sex to actually, Right, like that's like what that,
Absolute Chad.
like that's what the movie's about, right? Matt Smith wanting to have sex, right?
And not be Doctor Who.
Yeah, yeah. For some reason.
I didn't even realize he was in the movie.
Yeah, he's the main villain.
Okay, fair.
Even though Morbius himself is also a villain in the Spider-Man universe, so
I mean, I'm trying to figure out why, like, whenever you're done being the Doctor, you have to go be an American TV villain is now a thing.
Yeah, like, what's it? Christopher Eccleston was a villain in, the second Thor movie.
I haven't.
Christopher Eccleston was Cobra in G.I. Joe.
What?
Then David
Yeah,
Tennant was, Jessica Jones.
David I want that out of context now.
David Tennant was Jessica Jones.
Yeah, not the villain in Jessica Jones. He's just Jessica Jones.
Don't threaten me while I have Photoshop open.
Oh no.
I feel like I'm getting really good at doing that. Just like, I've said something. Is that a threat?
Is that a threat?
But yeah, no, it was the first G.I. Joe movie, the more serious one. He was the villain in it, like literally the first thing he did after being the Doctor. So for whatever reason, being the villain in some weird American blockbuster is like the career path.
So Jodie Whittaker went.
I mean, Jodie Whittaker was already in Attack the Block, which was excellent, but that was British. So maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know.
We need her in an American Disney movie now as the
Oh my
villain.
god.
That's actually really easy to do because John Boyega was also in Attack the Block, and he is now Finn from Star Wars. Which, speaking of which, Attack the Block is a great movie that everybody should watch. The idea is a bunch of like that 80s kind of campy action movie kind of style where like
Yes.
aliens invade this suburb. Imagine that, but it's the scariest part of the south end of London. And as part of the research, they basically went into like this housing project in Ascot, which they call Council Flats, and asked out all the kids there, okay, so if the aliens attacked your block, what would you do to defend yourselves? And they're talking about all these like illegal freaking swords they have using fireworks, just running up and down the halls. The entire movie is about trying to get to the top of the block where like the local drug dealer has his weed room, because it's the most secure place in the block.
Of course it'd be the most secure place.
And it's just, and these kids like accidentally have to make like up with the Jodie Whittaker plays this nurse who just accidentally got mugged outside by some of the kids, and they're just like, okay, crap, we're sorry about doing that, and they're trying to get to the top of the block together, and it's actually a very well done kind of like action monster flick, and it has a lot of the people you see in modern Doctor Who and Star Wars, as well as Star Trek, and a bunch of those solid British actors coming into that through this movie. It is back in 2012, Lindsay, but it's a really fun time. I would highly recommend it.
I'll have to look into that.
I think that's our first game over with Silver.
Oh no.
Rip.
Why is it on fire? Because it's on fire. It's always on
Of course
fire.
it is.
It's 06. It's always on fire.
Everything was on fire in 2006.
Yeah.
These are the facts. This is the history.
I'm on fire right now. Like, I'm surviving.
I've been on fire many times before, actually.
Oh my god, why?
I went to welding school. That's just what happens.
Oh, okay. That's
And then it's just a little bit of fire, and you're covered in gear that's meant to, it doesn't hurt that much, and then somebody points it out to you, you roll around it a little bit, you get back to work.
So, chat, just to remind you, we will design and rank Sonic OCs if we hit 20 likes. We're sitting
we're
at...
still still at 15.
I see 14 on my end.
Well, we just need a few more, so get to it, folks, and we'll make the cursed content.
So if you
On top of
guys...
this cursed content I'm making.
Yeah, so if you guys are enjoying the video and are already subscribed, go share it with your friends. We need more people to endure this craziness.
Beautiful. Share with everyone.
Yes.
Share with everybody. If you send it to your mom, don't talk to me when you are disowned, but I will love the likes anyway.
I don't know. I mean, we could always call up my mom and see if she'd want to watch a video.
Mountain Man is like, they always do it in cities. I want to see ones of aliens invaded the south of the Appalachians. I mean, the Appalachians would be an absolutely beautiful setting for it. The only problem is I believe we kind of do have this. It was called Vietnam. Just in terms of, like, how crazy any kind of, like, alien invasion down there would be. It would just be kind of like that kind of thing. Also, like, they almost did the kind of rural jungle thing right in the Battleship movie, but not quite. They spent too much time on the ship, which I guess makes sense with Battleship, but you're in Hawaii. You can do, like, the rural jungle, really, like, high mountain fighting thing. That'd be cool.
That was another movie I kind of sort of wanted to forget they made.
Oh my god, yeah, I completely forgot that was a thing.
Well, it came out the same weekend as Pacific Rim, basically, so I completely
Oh,
forgot
geez,
about
yeah,
it existing until somebody showed it to me years later, and I'm like, you know, this isn't a bad movie. This is like, this seems way, like, made in 2006 for a movie from 2013. Why am I not? Oh, right. I don't care. There's way better robots over here.
It's like, huh, what else is coming out? Oh yeah, better shit.
The pendulum could probably take out that
It's still one of my favorite movies of all time. Nothing else has gotten the sense of scale correct in a kaiju or like giant Gundam movie.
Pacific Rim?
Yep, as you can,
Yeah.
it's, as previously stated, not a member of a cult of the speed, of much more a member of the cult of torque, and just like, okay, we're gonna take a full 20 seconds to let the metal crunch in here was a good feeling.
I need to bring this up. So, this tower was here. I broke it, got a game over, came back. It's still broken. I don't know why it's like that, but it is.
The level is still completable though.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, cool.
It's just strange.
Is this one of those signs the game only fixed the bug, game ending glitches and just kind of left everything else in place?
Yeah.
Oof.
Actually, that's exactly what happened. Nothing's gonna crash your Xbox 360. Great, perfect. We can ship it.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. You know where else would be a really cool spot to film an alien invasion movie? Or just,
Where?
I mean, Prey kind of proved this, is you just literally
Yo,
drop
yes.
the Predator in any time period, and that's all you need to do. Just, that's it. Just-
Yeah, Prey was so good.
I
Prey was so good.
I still need to watch it, but we had to cancel Hulu. Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm just gonna give myself another, like, 3 weeks for a good HD rip to hit somewhere that I can pirate it, and then I'll worry about it. But I have
Yeah.
watched it at a friend's house, but it is exactly what I kind of want out of, you know. It's like, just
Same.
don't make anything, don't add extra BS to it, don't make it weird like this, get some really good, no-name actors to start building their careers, and then just drop the alien in any time period. You're good to
Now,
go.
question: did you watch it in English or did you watch it in the I can't remember the name, the like actual indigenous language dub?
I've only watched it in English so far. I kind of want to try it in the original dub as well, just to see how that would be.
We did the first dub, our first go round, and it was worth it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh.
the pendulum could
You said.
that tower.
Tell you what, when you do that, Argent, mind if I tag along?
Tag along just to do another
Watch
stream.
party, watch party.
Yeah.
Do it.
Watch party of the indigenous version of,
The actual, like, native language version of Prey.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm down.
Also, the tower's back.
of course.
Oh.
Which immediately, that crushes all of the boulders. Which there's no other way to actually have this happen. But the boulders, I think, were supposed to roll down, destroy the enemies down there, and open up that path. Instead, it's just a really awkward jump, and I don't know any other way to do it.
Rip.
It's kind of been this entire game. Like, it's okay, it's not awful, but it's awkward. Awkward as hell. And, I mean, this was the hardest stage when we played it originally. So...
But you also run into the issues with a lot of more poorly tested games, where people can't complete things near the last levels because of difficulty curve and or everything's so buggy leading up to them that you just don't have testing through them.
Yeah, I'm scared to even attempt an import of a save file on a 360, so I'm not even gonna...
Fair, that's fair.
I had issues with just installing this game, to the point where we're dealing with even longer load times, just because I couldn't get it to work.
Okay. This is too much of a party then.
Yeah, it's...
Could you imagine? I'm now thinking about the sheer lack of testing that occurred at Sega with this then. Just don't worry about it. Does it run? Yep.
No. There was a fuck ton of testing with this. The problem was that all of that testing went out the window when they said that, oh yeah, we cannot delay this again. It has to come out.
Oh.
So, I mean, any bugs that they found, it was just like, okay, is it breaking? No, then we ship it.
It's not so much not bug unknowing, it's more of just, okay, what are we triaging in terms of the bug load? It's gonna be specifically just these 10 things, nothing else.
Oh hey, I threw a box at it and it worked.
Also,
Random
everyone,
bullshit, go!
everybody on my screen, we are at 19 likes. If we get up to 20, there
Whoa.
will be a video about all of those BS Sonic OCs. And a reminder to
And us
anybody who is
making
new.
some.
Yeah. Oh, and and a reminder to everybody else who is new. If you are absolutely terrified and have far stronger stomach and or thing than me, you can Google your legal first name followed by the hedgehogs to find all sorts of OCs. I was pleasantly surprised by the quality, actually.
But we're not going to say that quality is good all around. They are, after all, fan characters, and we're not
That
liable.
we're randomly finding on Google Images.
And we're not liable for anything you see there. So, have fun with that.
Good luck, have fun.
Oh, there used to be a YouTube channel that said that a lot. It was good luck, have fun. I don't remember what channel it was, but they don't do anything like that anymore. I think it was a Pokemon YouTuber. Nope, I need
My commentary is minimal because I'm trying to figure out. We're photoshopping.
We Photoshop.
Photoshopping.
We're photoshopping Honey Boo Boo into Morbius. Morbi Boo Boo.
Yes, only that. That's the only thing that's happening, of course.
Definitely.
Oh,
Keep opening up.
thank you for getting that bot, Argent.
Yeah, no, I saw something real quick and decided to get rid of it quickly, so we are good to go.
Yeah, bots are awful. They get
This is
worse.
Whack-A-Mole.
They get worse the bigger you get.
Oh, congratulations on having bots that require whacking.
Yeah, we used to have a whole bunch when I was smaller too, but then there was this nice chunk in between where it was like, bots just aren't showing up. That's cool.
I mean, as an old-time RuneScape gamer, I've come to the conclusion that bots are more seasonal than anything. Sometimes you'll whack them down, they'll stay down for a minute, and then they'll figure something out and come back.
Okay. Now let's hope that we don't... I can hear it shooting.
I'm just trying to figure out if a drum roll would help or not here.
Shit. Okay. I've got a plan now. I think. I'm gonna hit him from afar. Stay up here where I can keep rings.
This has got some, like, Meat Circus difficulty curve on it.
Oh, yeah, it's... This is one of those first... This was one of the first levels they actually made, so it had a bunch of testing, but they knew it was going to be later on in the story, so...
They made it more difficult.
Yeah. Wave Ocean was the other one, but they knew that one was going to come sooner, so... Easier difficulty.
It also sometimes runs into the issue I found with games developed slightly out of order is the lack of polish on the later levels is very glaring.
Mm-mm.
I'd say that absolutely shines through here.
Not now.
I hit him, and he didn't even get stunned. It just ended up killing me.
It's no use.
Really feels that way. It's okay. At least it's not Sonic Rush with the rings, because that...
Oh god.
I don't know if you've ever played that game, but the rings scatter further the more times you get hit.
Oh, jeez, that's awful.
It's not bad until you get to, like, boss levels. Here, I mean, they're just running on the Havoc engine, so it's not as awful, but it's still unpredictable shit.
It's Havoc predictable.
Yeah, as predictable as you can make this engine.
Like I know in Gary's mod, if you weld a box inside of another box and then weld it to the other side of itself, the objects will try to occupy the same space and then just kind of spaz. You can kind of feel that in the games. It's in these kind of physics engines in these games. Garbled that sentence. Sorry there. But it used to be one of my favorite things in like Gary's mods. If you could weld into everything right, you could get all the objects to try to occupy the same space. You just kind of have this spinning ball of death of physics objects that you could just move over into other people's areas.
That sounds very powerful.
Yep,
I remember seeing videos on that stuff.
Yeah, we used to have like this. There was this really big space build server I used to play on, which is basically like have to build life support into a ship on top of it, and it was one of the most consistent ways to take out other people's ships on the PvP servers.
Damn.
Because it was really hard to get damaged chunks otherwise because of physics objects, because it was also many different hits a second. It worked out really, really well until they added a different patch on a different server that involved if you blew up a ship too quickly by hitting it, it would cause a fission explosion across the entire server. So you'd be minding your own business, building your like thing on the ground, and then suddenly just radiation would flash across the sky, and you'd have to hide inside. Great times.
Damn.
Just like real life. When the
Yeah, just like
Yay.
I hope like VR chat gets beyond just chat and starts adding in stuff like physics objects and like constructing things and other creative stuff, so you can see more base building and weirdness in that regard.
I mean, there are stuff like the pens and stuff that allow you to create some amount of objects in 3D space. Sometimes they're interactable, which is cool, but
The way in which you can import objects into both VR chat and Neos has been pretty impressive to me. But I think the big issue is just rendering Half-Life 2 is hard. With rendering Gary's mod today is still hard on a PC, depending on how intense you're going with it. Something like VR chat, when you're trying to render VR on top of server space, on top of everything else, is going to be nuts. So
yeah.
getting that, so I'm pretty happy with the light pens working as they are. I'm pretty sure we're going to continue to see more and more stuff going forward.
I will also be right back. I gotta go feed the cat.
All good.
Meow.
Meow. Not me, by the way. I am not the cat they are talking about.
It is not the cat you are looking for. Waves hand, Jedi mind trick.
That was the one thing we didn't do at Anthrocon. That I wanted to make a joke of we go out to lunch. It's like, look, Hardy, you're finally feeding the cat. And make a joke out of it. Instead, that never happened because we were all so busy.
Oh, I saw it right there. The physics things where there was the box inside of the dude and it almost glitched them into the same spot before he shattered. Also, Mountain Man says they made a Minecraft Alpha in VR chat. That might be good. Do you know which version of the Alpha? Because, like, that might be a lot of fun. Of course, I'd really recommend banning TNT from the server, but...
I am at a struggling point right now. I'm probably never going to do Minecraft on this channel, just because creative stuff like that, with me, I am creative, but I'm not confident in my abilities in Minecraft to actually do anything there. And I know Minecraft does well, but it also attracts an audience of younger viewers, which I don't mind.
Oh, you mean the problem I have where, like, I wear my favorite Minecraft t-shirts in public that I've had since 2012, and the kids are like, I want to talk about it, and I'm like, ask me when you're 18.
Yes.
That's fair. I'm curious what else, like, I don't know. I would like to check to see, like, if they have more interactable objects and stuff, like, maybe something that you could let things stack on top of each other or fix or fuse them in place would be enough. Like, the original version of Gary's Mod had a rope in it, and that was more than enough.
Sorry I'm not as talkative today. This game just requires focus for some of these stages. It gets really bad near the end of the game with just like, yes, I am just playing game now. And if I'm not playing game, game died. Oh well.
Yeah, look at all of this really nice and slow motion bullet hell bullshit. Because it's a Sonic game.
Yeah, it's just amazing how much they've learned from this game. It's kind of to the point, though, where they've maybe learned too many lessons from this game.
Like, there are genres of game that exist because they were very intentionally designed, like, say, platformers in the vein of Mario. Then there are games that kind of more emerged based upon the way people were playing them. A good example would be like the whole tank healer DPS dichotomy you see in MMOs that kind of came up as a result of how do we kill this dragon, not organically in things like EverQuest. Versus when you now look at things like Sonic games, it's like Sega just kept throwing shit at the wall, and anything that sticks they kept around, and anything that sticks that doesn't. So the question is, what is a Sonic game? Is just based more and more on building up the idea of what vaguely worked last Sonic game. And so you know what a Sonic game is in a vague sense of just rough mechanics, but you can't point to what a Sonic game actually is. And you know this one's better than the last one, but you can never really point out why.
So that is the interesting thing here. You can point to what makes a good Sonic game. I feel like you can actually do that.
Fair enough. I would love to hear your opinions on it.
Because when it comes... So, there's a difference when it comes to the 2D to 3D, though. And that is something that a lot of people... Sometimes they make a distinction of, and other times they just forget it and move on.
No, that is a huge point that you're absolutely true of. One of the big things around, well, the release of Mario 64 is can you the idea of if you could even translate a platformer to 3 dimensions wasn't even known. And I think Nintendo was definitely more successful, at least initially, than Sega in this regard, but they've been continuing to try to find a good way to make it work since. But a lot of the 2D side-scrolling ones have always been perfect.
Yeah.
Or at least worked very, very well within the genre, and honestly, and sometimes better than a few of the Mario games for me personally, just because of the speed mechanics and, keeping everything kind of nice and fluid.
But when you talked about organic and inorganic, finding something like that. So Sonic was built because they could speedrun Mario, so why not make a video game all about speed?
Mm-hmm.
And then the idea of that morphed into, well, how do you keep speed? How do you let the player keep speed? How do you keep that fun? And they found it was a skill cap. Yes, knowing the level is part of that, but knowing how you play Sonic. How do you move the character fast, right? That's one thing. You can go through loop-de-loops, you can have tons of spectacle, or... And what they most often went with was, if you can pick up any Sonic stage completely blind, not know what's coming up, and as long as you know what you can do as Sonic, and have mastered the way he feels, you can get through the stage with very little issues. The problem then comes with how do you translate that to 3D? And the way I look at it is, a new player to Sonic will play cautiously. He might not always... He'll try to go fast. He'll probably hold right a whole bunch. But if you took somebody like me and said, hey, play a Sonic game, I'd start out by, you know, taking it slightly slower, seeing what's ahead, and then the minute I find something like a ramp, I would hop on the ramp and spin dash up and around any future obstacles I see. Because I'm just the kind of player that when I play a Sonic game, I take things slow at first to try and get a grasp for the controls, and then from there, see what I can do.
Okay.
But when you come to translate that in 3D, what the initial thing they clearly did was, well, we can't have all of this. We can't keep the skill cap or anything. It's we're moving in 3D space. We can't have the same enemies and styles of obstacles. So what they came up with was a showcase for the Dreamcast. Like, hey, look, it can do fishing, it can do racing, it can do flying simulators, it can do 2D platformers, all in one game. And yes, that game is made with 6 people, but when you look at the actual Sonic gameplay style, they kept going fast to a skill cap. And they did that until they reached 206 here. This was the last game when knowing how Sonic controlled and felt was important to playing the stage well and playing the entire game well. Because after this point, they said, "Oh, 06 didn't work, we're gonna throw out everything. Because now we're a laughingstock." And they just looked at, okay, well, what worked in 2D recently? And that was Sonic Rush. So, what do we do? Well, let's keep things linear, but let's keep the sense of speed really high. Since some people complained that Silver was moving too slow in this game, let's max that speed cap. Let's increase the boost. Let's really focus on making the player feel like they're moving fast, even if it's to a detriment to the stage design. And you can really see that in Sonic Colors and Generations. And then
and Heroes, honestly, I would say I'm thinking about. You're describing Sonic Heroes to me. Oh God.
Yeah, I really wish I could say that. Well, Heroes even came out beforehand, though.
Really?
Yeah, Heroes came out on the GameCube. 06 wasn't until the 360. But Heroes'
I'm hallucinating.
Heroes' whole mentality, though, was let's make the game easier for newcomers of Mario. So instead of focusing on the Sonic fans, they focused on, well, Mario fans like bright colors, they like a simpler story. They'll like longer levels. And I mean, for the most part, Heroes did pretty well, but shit. But, you know, going from this game onward, they kind of just threw out everything, which is why when I see something like Frontiers, and they're going to multiple different control styles that you can go into the options and change, larger open areas that let you roam around like hubs, but still keeping a bit of that sense of speed that you get from shorter, fast-paced level design, like in Forces. You know, that's one thing. But
Oh, and I'm also taking a brief moment to say that we are up to 21 likes. It appears that we will be doing that OC video.
expect
Hell yeah.
expect that sometime after 06.
I'd also like to add the Photoshop is done and in the Discord meme channel. It is
Yeah.
a threat. If y'all want to see it, go join our Discord. Because it be there.
Or stick around in the video, because I will probably put that up on screen just for the lulz of it.
Hell yeah.
So
Here comes Morbius exclusively in cinemas.
So,
Okay.
I thought I was going to be able to finish it this time around.
How much is left?
This stage and the boss.
Mm.
And
I guess we could
I-
finish the stage and do boss beginning next time?
Darn it.
Yeah.
Realize Eggman's scheme.
I think that's what's probably going to happen. Just because I struggled so much on this one level.
It's okay.
I
think it's just trying to struggle through. A poorly optimized Sonic 06 level is gonna be like that, though.
So we're just gonna start speedrunning the stage.
Gotta go fast.
Yay.
Yeah, so if you walk off the edge and start holding A with Silver, you're able to just kind of get back to where you were. Oh, well, the enemy brushed past it. Count, so it counts.
Yay!
That is
Yay.
most of this level.
Woo!
Just, let's see what we can brush past and run around. What I think is really annoying, though, is we were near the end of the stage. So I'm so sorry this is taking forever.
Sonic 06, of course it's gonna take
Yep.
forever.
At least I won't be taking as long as the Game Grumps. Da-da-da.
Womp.
They have 24 hours worth of Sonic 06 content.
What?
And they didn't even beat the game.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I looked at the playlist, tallied up the numbers. 24 hours worth, and they didn't even finish the game. They stopped at Silver's campaign.
Oh my god.
At a spot that we've already passed.
Success, I guess, that you've already beat the Game Grumps.
Yay.
We'll beat the Game Grumps once we get to Shadow's story.
Wait a minute, should that be a speedrunning category? Game Grumps percent?
Fuck around for 24 hours, see if you could beat the game.
You know, how long can you make the speedrun to skip Shadow's portion? Make it like that version of Twilight Princess where Link scares at rupees for 24 hours.
Oh, yes. I think I know what you're talking about.
You know, in some speedrunning categories, it's not about it's finishing with the lowest number of items. So if you can just have a category with don't touch any of Silver's campaign, how much time will it take? It can take 6 years based on clock cycles. Perfect.
Like, you have
Yeah,
to...
Mecha Burner Blaster says, this is the result of doing the Silver's balls so fast.
Yeah. So, Arjun, are you familiar with this game in...
Nope.
Okay, there's a billiards section that for stage 3 where you have to hit the balls into the holes without dropping them into pits or hitting them too many times. I did that on my second try.
Oh, so it's like the horse game from Ocarina of Time on steroids.
Yes. And I did it second try with no big issues. The Game Grump spent like 4 or 5 videos on it.
Beautiful.
So,
Beautiful.
so now we're to the point where we're nearing the end of the game. And I really wanted to get done with Silver's playthrough. Because I'm getting scared that I won't actually be able to play all the Sonic games before Frontiers comes out. Especially because Unleashed is the one we're doing after this.
Oh, lordy low.
And I don't know if you played Unleashed, but that's as long. It's as long as 06.
Figure it out. We might just have to change this. Maybe do it like twice a week instead of once. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the other games, I can finish them in like one episode. 06 is ballooning slightly by the end of today, and I'm like, am I gonna be able to? I should, but can I?
I believe.
I hope. I Bob hope. Anyways, I Bob hope it happened. I don't know where that came from, by the way. I'm just...
Bob Hope and Bing Crosby.
Yeah. I still haven't seen that, by the way.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna continue to shove old movies at you that no one will ever see. I'm actually gonna, but the moment anybody like actually watches an ancient movie I send to them, I will be absolutely flabbergasted.
I might do that later on, like, this week. I don't know when.
Another really solid good ones I might send to y'all is The Prisoner. It's basically a copyright safe to James Bond gets fired from his job, and then someone, we're not sure if it's like MI6 or the Russians, basically shoves him into this like place called the Village, and then it's basically James Bond tries to figure out if he can get himself out of this place that might be a prison, might not be, but it does have like these robots that will bring him back to the village if he tries to leave. Really weird, like 19. Yeah, it's like it's Patrick McGoonahan, I think. It's really, really old, so like brace for like 1950s, 60s time frame. But like color was brand new, but some really cool like James Bond trying to keep a hold of his mind as he's desperately attempting to figure everything out. He is called Number 6. Everybody has a number. He is never allowed to talk to Number 1. He only gets to talk to Number 2. Just weird stuff like that the entire time.
That's strange.
It's like if David Lynch made a James Bond movie.
It sounds cool.
Mountain Man says, I'm debating on watching the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. It's been a very long time for me. It's been a while since I've watched them too.
The first one holds up. The first one's pretty good. The other ones kind of lose the plot a little bit, but it's a lot of fun. It's just hard to go wrong with Captain Jack Sparrow in a jar of dirt.
Yep. Man, I remember that when that was like a meme for like years.
It's still a meme to me.
Back when memes lasted.
I mean, this is the problem. Memes still last in my own head, which is why I'm like in this bizarre between 2006 to now vibe, if you ever ask me of any of my references.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Also why time hasn't worked right.
Time hasn't worked right in years, let's be real.
Time hasn't worked
Yeah.
right since time ended in 2012. The world didn't end, just time.
Yep.
Time
Is
didn't...
this thing that you wear on your wrist, or I forget the "Don't hug me, I'm scared" quotes. It's been a while.
Time isn't even just a thing that we wear on our wrist anymore. It just doesn't happen. You say it ended in 2012. I say it ended in 2020. It just stopped happening.
One of my favorite translations or mistranslations of all time is there is currently active debate involving the Mayan calendar, which they basically just stopped carving until they got there, was whether or not they stopped carving in 2012 or in 2020.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that debate.
And it's still like an active scientific debate actually in regards to the translation of the original Mayan, but it's just like,
Huh.
maybe it's a both at the same time because time broke.
Yeah. That is... Huh. I thought that was just a joke. Now I'm concerned.
Right?
Great!
No, from
Bernard
all of our
Blaster says,
understanding.
I consider this and 2021 to be the same year as 2020. It's just been like one continuous year.
I mean, we had to redo it over 2 times, so it makes sense to me, yeah. This
We-
2 years has been 1 year, yep.
We just have a couple more to go. Let's see, when do we get to 2030? Ah, yes. Years from now. Which means we'll have approximately a fuckload amount of time to repeat the year until it gets right.
I consider...
Bernard Blaster says 2021 and 2022 are free unpaid DLCs for 2020.
No, it's like they released the game unfinished, and this is the update patches to try to get a better version of it. It's not perfect yet, but they're trying to make it better, kind of like the Ingoodening of No Man's Sky.
This is not Fallout 76. They don't even get to try with the years. Come on now.
It's Fallout 76 and then Cyberpunk 2077.
I don't know. Cyberpunk 2077, I don't think would have had any issues if they just tried to not release on the last gen of console. I understand why they did. I understand why they had to do what they did that way, but most of the issues all of my friends described were simply just, yeah, no, it doesn't really run on a 360. It doesn't really run on a PS4.
Yeah.
Everybody who was on PC or like one of those 4 people on planet Earth that has a PS5 right now.
Me!
You,
Yeah,
specifically you, had a great time with it.
I haven't actually played Cyberpunk 2077, despite having it on Xbox One and a One X.
You should be careful saying that on stream. Somebody might come for you.
Why? For not playing the game or for having a 1X? Because...
I mean,
because, I mean...
50 chance.
Because, I mean, a 1X isn't really that special. You could find them all over the place. It's the series that everybody wants.
I thought you said you had a PS5.
I do have PS5.
That's the one they're gonna come for.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
I see.
In chat, Mountain Man says, no, we like the TF2 community. Still waiting for the 2021 update.
They
Or
did
TF2.
they did update the game recently.
You know, there was a massive drop they did specifically for anti-cheat and a bunch of security stuff. They've also been talking about getting more security stuff up and running in the back end as well, for and like maybe more modern solution. I think the biggest thing that's really going to help is I have no issues nowadays because I don't play ranked. I don't have to deal with anything. It's only really in ranked now that you have problems, which I'm fairly impressed with. Honestly, I've had a way better time with TF2 over its entire course, including with the bot crisis, than I have ever had with Overwatch.
I've had issues
Mountain Man says,
with Overwatch.
IDK still not the best, but the servers are okay.
Well, I mean, it was also, it's an ancient game that was built around servers before it was built around ranked ever. And honestly, you should always stick with community servers for something like TF2. Things will just play better, and you'll have a much more consistent crew of probably chill people to hang out with.
Alright, so I accidentally got the box stuck up there. I don't know if I can get across now. Ah, new box.
I like that that's a possible issue.
Oh, well, box respawned.
Yay!
Fuck the old box. Anyways.
Fuck this box.
Echo Burner Blaster says, TF2 will last forever. The game is 15 years old. Yeah?
No, that's an issue.
TF2, Rise Eternal, Shiny and Chrome.
Yep.
The game is taking pity on me and, like, opened this gate with a 1-up without me even hitting a button. So that's great. The game's just like, no, you're finishing it.
The game is getting tired of itself, too.
It's like, here, extra life. Just fucking finish it. I mean, we did get back here a lot faster than we did last time that we got to this part.
Yeah?
Eh.
Boxes are attacking you now.
This is what we call game design.
It's no use.
Never was.
Oh my god, behind the pillar, why?
Why is this game the way it is?
I wonder if they had like the George Lucas effect where everybody was just too afraid to say that everything wasn't awesome all the time, and so things bad decisions just kept compounding on bad decisions, kept compounding on bad decisions.
I mean, Yuji Naka was part of the dev team, so it wouldn't surprise me.
That's fair.
Yuji Naka left Sega midway through developing this game too, so their head director and the guy who is self-proclaimed creator of Sonic left Sega midway through developing this game.
So you have a George Lucas effect, except like George Lucas rage quit the Phantom Menace halfway through.
And also, instead of George Lucas doing anything positive, it's Yuji Naka who cries like a baby every 5 seconds and blames all of the other developers except for him.
Damn.
Where?
I mean, did you guys ever see that Play Balan Wonderworld?
I saw Donkey's video on it.
That is perfect. That is perfectly fine. If we reach 1,000 subscribers, by the way, I'm doing 100% run of that game. I picked it up physically just because I knew we would hit 1,000 subs. And I'll do every achievement.
That's your punishment for 1,000 subs is Ball in Wonderland.
Balan Wonderworld, I will play every single thing on the disc. I will do everything, all achievements on stream.
Continuing to just reading the chat real quick while we're in between valleys levels here. God, Sonic has me melting my brain.
I'm sorry. It
no, you're
happens. It happens every time.
So Mechburner Blaster says after TF2 will last forever as the game is 15 years old. Overwatch came out like 6 years ago and needs an update in the guise of a new game. Blizzard needs to. God dang, Sonic, why did you melt my language capacities? What's happening here? Overwatch came out like 6 years ago and needs an update in the guise of a new game just so Blizzard can get more money to pay off their lawsuits. I don't really like talking about lawsuits, but I think this is a big flaw that even if Blizzard was a halfway decent company not run by shitheads, they would have realized that, like, you can't... Everything being based on a ranked format is a great way to kind of destroy any long-term interest in the game for your casual audience. Which is bizarre to me considering how, like, the game focusing on the casual audience is exactly what they have been doing with World of Warcraft for the past 10 years at that point. It was kind of like, okay, Overwatch is going to be a little bit more hardcore of a game, sure, but then if you have constant updates to kind of this esports vibe, you're going to run into issues of being able to have anybody who isn't, constantly online and sweaty playing it. And then you're not just another league. Versus TF2, it has managed to keep that level of longevity because when I'm not feeling hot and sweaty about it, I can pop online, be an engineer, throw a turret in an inconvenient place and pop off without having to worry about losing some kind of ranked or anything else or not getting big boxes today.
And then they made all of their stuff, able to be used for animation, so there's even more of a reason to play it if you're not even feeling like playing a game.
I'll go on ahead.
Like, there's so much, like, I don't know where I was, but I was on a map that looked like Hyrule from the N64 version of Ocarina of Time. And then there were people just vibing out in Zelda's castles as heavies having full conversation in a tea party. It was a great time. Wasn't expecting that. And then they were just recording it for meme purposes. I'm like, okay, this is dope. Why are we having a tea party in Hyrule
TF2
Castle?
is just like the optimal chaotic neutral energy of just who knows, but it's kind of wild. If you're into TF2, you're like in it for like the nonsense.
Or you're like me and you make shitty memes about it because, everybody's gotta go do the dishes sometime. God, did I tell you about that, Artie? I know I haven't told Arjun. So, there was a video that appeared on Twitter of the scout going, "Yeah, you, shit for brains. Go do your dishes. I know you got them. They're in your kitchen, they're in your sink, they're in your room, they're in your living room. I don't know where the hell they are, but I know that you got them. So go do them. You're making an inconvenience for you, yourself, and the people you love." And I literally said, I feel called out, went up, got off the computer, and did my dishes.
I mean, I might need to go do my dishes after this, but damn it.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's a good reminder.
I'll send you the video. It's
Please do.
It's priceless.
I mean, I have this problem inside of my head just for the eternal essence of TF2. You know, it's an ancient meme, but where the engineer's neck just got real long, he went, nope.
Yep.
That is, there are times that at once every con, I'll stumble across someone who I'm just like, nope.
Was there anybody like that during AC? I'm curious.
I did have, I'm gonna avoid names, nothing I witnessed personally. I was rooming with some randos from con roomies, and there was this dude and his boyfriend were just in my room for a moment, and we were hanging out chatting. He grabbed my collar without asking, and I'm like, you don't do that, and then he kind of backed down. Then his boyfriend kind of wasn't feeling safe around him and asked if he could sit behind my table when I had one at the artist alley for a little bit, so I did. So if you saw me with a guy with a pup hood behind the table, that's why, and he wanted to put on his mask just so he could hide from me for a little bit. I wasn't too concerned about it. He had another room to stay in, so I just basically directed him over there, and everything was fine long term. And other than just basically having good boundaries, I didn't have any issues. And
But-
honestly, was very happy that everything went well.
Still a very
I see you at AC and just not know.
probably.
It's
He
a pretty high
was
chance, honestly.
he was in the dealer's area by the artist alley.
I had the lamest table, and I was so happy with that. I
Do you have a
completely
picture
forgot
of your
half my...
display? Because that would, like,
Oh
jog
god,
my
no, I'm
memory.
not gonna do it. I literally forgot it's the problem.
Uh,
There was a box in my living room that had none on my display, so it was literally me and a head and like this dinosaur blanket I had, and like I arranged my business cards all fancy.
I think I remember seeing a fursuit head in the artist alley.
I'll forward
I'm
a couple
like-
pictures. Yeah, let me grab it real quick.
Because I'm like, I feel like I remember, I didn't stop to, like, every day I was in the dealer's room, I didn't, like, we'd get so caught up in everything, I would always, like, forget to go over to the artist alley. But I feel like I remember seeing someone like that in artist alley.
It was probably me. And it was just like, I felt kind of lame about it, but you know, I'm also thinking is, hey, I'm here, I could just talk to people and help wave at them, and that's how I met all you all, so it was a great time.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello, Tyler. Welcome to the channel. We're playing Sonic 06, and happy Tuesday to you too. Oh boy. Well, we finished the stage.
That was
Yay.
We gotta be. Artie, if you want, we could stick around. If you want to stick around for just a little longer, we could actually probably finish this.
Is it just the boss left?
I think it's just the boss left, yeah.
Yeah, alright, I'm down.
Because it should be that we're at like 90% or so. So it should just be a bunch of cutscenes and a boss.
Hell yeah.
Noise.
So, back to everything on fire.
Yay!
Already forwarding the random wolf head that would have been on my table to the chat. Should I post it in Discord as well?
If you want, I have a place for fursuit pics, I believe.
Ooh, okay, cool. I gotta push way more stuff there then.
I don't know how many sales you're gonna get from there.
I'm
I
not
had
too
a
worried about
moment
sales.
where I was like, wait, you make fursuits? I'm like, wait, I'm like, you're the fursuit maker. Why
I am
would
your
I
suit.
ask?
What is happening? Like, you saw me trying to gently. I know you did.
And I've mentioned a couple
Sonic
Sonic
times.
is
That's
milking
my word.
brain.
I also mentioned before that you were
Yeah.
that he's making Karmic's suit.
We'll be able to save
Also,
her.
Mountain Man, if you're still in the stream, your food looks delicious so far. Thank you for sharing that in the meme channel.
Stop! I'm hungry.
Understand.
Gavin, don't look in the meme channel, except for look at my meme.
Too late. I'm going to look.
Then look at my meme.
Okay, that's some good-looking food, and goddamn, here comes more.
Mountain Man says they're still here. Good.
Yeah. I might need to hop offline for a little bit. I have some people who stored some stuff in my garage.
Okay.
Ooh, they're coming to pick it
And
up.
yep. And then I may or may not be back online by the time y'all are done. Thank you so much for
Oh,
having
yeah.
me, and I hope to see you many more times over the next coming weeks.
And then
E.
in turn,
Of course. Bye, friendo.
your future.
Goodbye. See y'all soon.
So Sonic's leaving into the past, future,
Save her.
whatever it is.
A present, because it's a gift.
What's Artie? What is your gift from the present?
That box that's gonna spawn at your house in like 2 weeks.
Oh shit! Right. You know, I really debated buying that Morbius steelbook while we were there too.
I would not have made you buy that.
No, but I was gonna do it
Save our
just
world
as
now.
a gag.
Don't have to change the past.
If I try to find,
I'm
for me,
sure.
it's like I try to find stuff that like I can
So you have a
thrift
plan?
is silly, stuff like that. I try to find movies that are like, if I'm like, oh, I'm at a garage sale, here's something chaotic. I wouldn't ask anybody to buy me a Morbius steelbook.
Oh, I was gonna. If I did that, I would have delayed the shipping, so then you just randomly get a steelbook of Morbius,
Morbius spawns
Thinking-
at my house.
thinking that it was Sonic 06, and then the big package would come like a day later with Sonic.
Oh my god, that would have been like the ultimate Morbin Rickroll.
I really wanted to do that. I did not end up doing that though. I just bought you the Sonic 2 Steelbook because I was like, I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna be a dick about it.
Sonic moment.
We're up to 212 views on this.
Heck yeah, we appreciate it, folks that are sticking with us.
So
So y'all are here for the Sonic.
this is the final silver level, where we are back in the future. We're gonna go kill Iblis, send Blaze into her own dimension, and save the world or something.
And let the voice of love take you higher.
Crazy, noisy, bizarre clown? Yeah, that's it.
it's just Pennywise.
It's Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald, but he's wearing like the Kira suit.
Yes. Somebody draw that. Somebody draw that.
Or Ronald McDonald doing like the Kobuchi pose.
So you're not gonna like Shadow's playthrough, and that's why I want to get through with Silver's as quickly as possible, so we can just get done with this.
Alright.
Because they didn't know what to do when it came to Shadow's playthrough.
That checks out. In my head, because I saw that fan theory that like people want Keanu Reeves to voice Shadow the Hedgehog. In my head, I just hear Keanu Reeves every time I see Shadow the Hedgehog. But like doing his like Bill and Ted voice from like the most recent Bill and Ted, and it's just like a weird cognitive dissonance when I look at Shadow the Hedgehog.
Excellent! As Shadow is homing attacking Eggman. Alright. But they, essentially, what they wanted to do with Shadow's playthrough was make it a combo-focused route where you just destroy everything. And they, the idea was like, you'll rank up combos and you can go from combo to combo against enemies. Guess what they didn't have time to do?
Combos.
No, they have combos. They didn't have time to, properly give Shadow a moveset beyond what Sonic has, plus a little bit.
Yep.
So,
Plus a block.
I don't believe Shadow uses any guns in this game unless it's on the back of a car.
Then why are we even playing? God.
I don't think you even...
gun, no thank you.
I don't believe you even joined me for Shadow the Hedgehog in the first place.
I don't think I did. I think something was up at that time. In chat, Mecha Burner Blaster says milk. Appreciated.
Honestly, this is the milkiest of games at this point.
Yeah, we're milking it for content. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
I feel I'm milking it for content, but not as much as the Game Grumps.
Womp.
106 episodes.
They didn't even beat it.
It's just a waste of everyone's time. Which is sad. Like, I don't want to waste people's time. Why do they feel it's okay to waste people's time? That's rude.
Because, well, to be fair, when they did that, that was like eons ago when they made those videos. And I feel like back when they were releasing that, there weren't as many video game YouTubers at the time. So I feel like they probably had more quote-unquote liability to waste people's time.
Shout out to Rick, being somebody who was doing YouTube at that time. Our buds over at the D-Pad started out and got known for being Game Grump knockoffs, even though they were doing it for like 2 years before the Game Grumps.
Wow. Oof, ouch. In chat, Mecha Burner Blaster asks, who else do you want to show up in Sonic 3? Jim Carrey.
I heard Big the Cat and Amy Rose were showing up, which I am stoked about.
I feel like they're definitely going to slap more characters in just because they put us with Tails and Knuckles last time, and that was very well received. And so I feel like they can put in more iconic characters because people really clearly like seeing that.
I know Jim Carrey's gonna be in 3. Here's a thought, though. Keep it a trilogy. Leave it at 3. Leave it at 3.
Yeah, I feel like it would be, because the quality of the first 2 are so strong, I feel like it would, like, and I think the third one will be really strong as well, but I don't know if they can, like, sustain it forever, like, keep that level of quality for, like,
Just
a ton more movies.
Just some of the things that I've seen, it's like Jim Carrey seems okay with making it a trilogy, like doing 3 movies, but it seems like he's kind of done with it after the 3rd movie.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with. Like, that man's in his, like, what, 70s now?
Oh my god, how old is Jim Carrey? I do not think he's 70 years old. Oh my god.
He's in
Jim
only,
Carrey.
I thought he's in his late 60s, early 70s.
How old is he?
Older than you think.
He is 60 years old. Not 70. He's 60. He turned 60 on the January 17th this year.
Alright, I'm sorry. I am,
I'm like, there's no way Jim Carrey is 70 years old.
I am big, dumb, stupid man who cannot tell time. Oh, look, the idiot 20-something can't tell ages. The fuck is going on? It's like, that's common. That's normal. Honestly, I'd love a time travel plot with Silver. I think that could work really well with Shadow. But I also think leaving it at 3 with SA2 and stuff is like the perfect route to go.
You could see them from like after a 3rd one continuing it on with some TV shows. Like I wanna know when the Knuckles show's coming out. I wanna watch that.
Yeah, and
Like, I'd be fine doing TV shows, like if they keep the quality up with that.
well, I know that Sega's gotten pretty successful at this stuff because they announced on Twitter that they're doing a Space Channel 5 and a Comic Zone movie, which,
Damn.
for me, oh my god, Comic Zone's getting a movie. I've wanted this since I was like 15. Like, hell yeah. That makes my damn day. But then also knowing that they could fuck that up hard. For those who've never played Comic Zone, it's about a guy who gets sucked into a comic book world where the villain, which he created, is trying to come into the real world and destroy everything.
Oh boy.
Via a nuclear apocalypse.
Of course.
And the main character, Sketch P. Turner, which, yes, his name is definitely a pun, because he's a comic artist and also a washed up musician. Gets back together with somebody who looks like his ex-girlfriend because she was from the comic book that he made and becomes a real person. And they were supposed to make a sequel where the whole problem was, now that Sketch has kids and shit, she has to go back to the comic world for some reason, because she can't, like, sustain herself in reality. And it was going to be Sketch going into the comic world to hassle that shit, but that never happened. They never made a sequel. Which is why I'm like, make a movie? Oh, hell yes. You could use the unused shit from a sequel that never happened. Oh man, it probably would have been a good idea for us to stop at that last stage.
I mean, how far along here are that we can't pause?
I'm about halfway through with this level, and then right after this stage is the final boss for Silver's story. So I'm kind of at the point now where I'm like, we're gonna do it. Plus, I mean, the only reason I'm saying that is because I'm hungry. And I'm...
Yeah, I got dinner waiting for me.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I thought we were going like straight into a boss fight. I didn't realize there was a whole.
I thought we were too. I thought we were too. Honestly, honestly, I'm to the point now where I haven't seen much of the game beyond this point.
There.
So anything I say is just, he's assuming out the ass that this game is gonna be fair.
Here.
God damn it! Now it's just throwing everything but everything in the kitchen sink at me.
It's like, nope, you're done.
You're not gonna get in my way, Iblis.
And thus, the cat never finished Sonic 06, becoming what he truly feared he would become: another Game Grump.
Oh no.
That's not gonna happen, but I mean... stopping here for today does sound like a really good idea.
Yeah.
I just feel bad that I'm keeping you from your food.
Oh no, you good. Mountain Man says, maybe it will turn you into a Game Grump. Tune in next time.
On the episode, he did not become a Game Grump. Da-da-da.
Yay.
I don't even remember what stream I have planned for next tomorrow. Blech. Moving along at a brisk pace.
Going for a walk. Eat into the volcano.
I forgot to put a link in one of the chats I was in. Oops.
Rip. Oh well, next time.
Oh well. I just threw a link in there because I'm like, I forgot. I was avoiding posting links in there because... Sometimes I post links in places and some people respond and I'm like, that was not a question for you. Like, I didn't even ask a question and somebody just replied to it with like, how their life had been going, and I'm like,
What is that thing?
no. I was just like, okay. I don't even know how to respond to that.
Question mark? It's no use.
It's no use, we can never see.
No vision.
You know, at least this is really cool. Like, this actually...
It looks neat, yeah.
Like, it looks super cool. Like, you're on these floating platforms, and you've got to hop, and you can't really see anything, because you're blind as shit.
August in chat asked, did you play Sonic Triple Trouble?
Yes, I did. I played that, Sonic CD, and Sonic Chaos all at once. All in one stream. Back in, I think, January was when that stream was. But it is here on YouTube. You can watch it. Easily accessible.
We're in the depths of Gavin's channel.
There's a playlist when you click on my channel that just says Sonic the Hedgehog, and it's... Honestly, without all the Sonic fans, there probably wouldn't be much of a channel. And for as strange as I think some of the fans are, I'm really glad I have that they allow me to make a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, congrats, you're up to 310 subscribers.
woot! We'll be at 404 in no time.
Yeah.
The goal is still 1,000, but if we can get to 404, I'll do a stream where we're in VR chat and we're just in a really glitchy world for the entire day.
That'll do it.
You know, because 404, streamer not found.
Yay.
Have an entire stream where I'm dead silent and everybody else is talking.
Where's Gavin? Yeah, he's there.
He's there.
Promise. Wink.
Wink. We didn't kill him or anything.
No, of course not.
We totally killed him. He's been dead for weeks.
We're just, oh my god, what's the name of the movie that I can't remember? Weekend at Bernie's in it. Weekend.
I've never seen that movie.
But the premise is that I'm basing it off the regular show episode that's based off the movie. Like, they have to, like, dude's not living and they have to pretend he's alive and the whole thing.
Oh my god.
Like a puppet.
Why don't they just admit it? Like, what?
I don't know the full context. I can probably find you the regular show episode faster.
I'll have to watch that then. That sounds fascinating.
In chat, Bark the Polar Bear goes, Sonic! Hello, Bark
Yes.
the Polar Bear.
We are playing 06, and I really should have stopped the stream a while ago. But it's A-okay.
We remain determined.
And thus Gavin lost all of his friends because he just wouldn't stop playing a shitty video game. It's not that
Bark the
bad.
Polar
but
Bear
still.
says, loved your Donkey Kong video.
I'm glad you liked it. Part 2 will come next week, so... Honestly, I've been enjoying the good vibes people have been sending.
Yeah.
It's been surprising. We've been getting better vibes on like the Sonic videos than I have on like anything else. Generally,
People like the Hedgehog.
Okay, let's move on.
I like the Hedgehog too. I'd also like to I'd like to do some Mega Man content again in the future. Like soon. And if I can finish up the Sonic series by October, I'll just stop doing Sonic content for just a little bit to cover the Sonic hacking contest and, you know, other shit that could be super entertaining.
Bark the Polar Bear says, yay.
Yeah, we'll just throw everything at the wall, see what sticks. We'll throw the wall at the wall, and we'll find out what sticks to the wall.
What is that ball of flame? Is that the power of Iblis?
So that's the thing that
That'll do it.
that's the thing we're trying to stop.
It seems like the attacks come in regular intervals.
There it goes.
Seem to come at regular intervals, as if they were programmed.
Like
Whoa.
Get closer and use my
Let's see. I got too far away from the protection.
Oof.
Go on, do your thing, because I'm not moving until you attack. There he goes. Because I'm not going to lose the run this far in. Oh, hell no. It's this, and then one boss, and then Silver's done, and we get to move on to Shadow next week.
Yay.
Which is supposed to be a good time for everybody.
Yeah.
Instead, it's just a good time for Shadow.
Classic Shadow.
Let's go!
So we stand on top of it, use power,
Just as
Let's
I
go.
and it crumbles.
Like a cookie. Ugh.
And... Ugh.
Just as I expected. It was no use.
Now all I have to do is take him down.
Yep, Silver, that's all you gotta do, and we have officially reached a damn goal ring. Here's hoping that I don't die at the boss, because I
That was
really don't want to have to redo this. Please let me save. Please let me save!
No use.
Save! Yes, it's just the...
Yay.
And now all we have to do is kill Iblis, and we're done with Silver, and all we have to do is Shadow in the last story.
Hooray.
Come on, Iblis! This time I'll finally stop you!
So this happened in Moon Knight, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is definitely the part where they started flying around Egypt, like in JoJo Part 3.
Yeah, yeah. I actually stopped watching when they reached Egypt.
Ugh, you need to finish it. It's so good.
I know I need to finish it. I just... My brain do hurty, and it's hard to get Truman to sit and watch something with me.
Understandable. It'd be like that.
Especially around this time of the year where he's just fucking busy all the time, and I'm fucking stressed with video making. You wouldn't think video making is stressful, but it's like, without reliable income, it just makes me go scree, and I just fucking
Yeah.
spaz the hell out.
Yay, social media
Your
algorithms.
end.
Yay.
So all we gotta do is pick up the ball, throw the ball at the giant lizard.
Yeah, it's Morbin time.
This is...
Looks like he's getting closer to his final form. You'll be in trouble if you let him get close. Try to keep him away from you.
Oh no, it's almost his final form.
I like how some of these, when they just hit, they either explode or they bounce.
Bingo Burning Blaster says the boss that ended the game, Grumps. Oof.
Yeah.
He sends out waves of flames, one after the other. You need to predict the next wave and evade it. He's trying to destroy this foothold. Silver, don't let him get you too.
Okay, he bonked the platform.
Now, Silver.
Bo-
Now, all we have to do is...
Let's finish this!
Boom. I
Smack that bitch! Womp.
We smack the bitch, and now we pick up boulders again and throw them at the bitch. Because Iblis is a bitch.
Yeah. Ugh.
Damn, son, who told you Iblis was a bitch? I don't know. Everything.
He's going to try to destroy the foothold from a distance
It's
this time.
bonking
Here
time.
it comes, Silver.
I think I was supposed to grab that? I couldn't tell you.
Oop. Is a mystery. I mean, the boss design is pretty neat.
Yeah, like the design is cool here. The fight itself isn't awful. A little less engaging than I like for a final boss of, you know, one story.
Yeah, but at least the design's cool.
Yeah, I think I was supposed to pick up that boulder and throw it back at him.
Oof.
All we have to do is beat the boss.
I mean, do you want to start that off next time?
I'll give it one more go here, because this should be really quick. It's just a boss.
Okay.
Plus, I mean, a nice meatier episode for people to chew on.
Yeah.
Then after this, I gotta get food and attempt to record a video.
Yeah.
Yay.
Foxno says you can do it.
I could do
Blaster
something.
says the boulder attack is wow. It's just like Giga Queen's giant baseball. Deltarune Chapter 2. I hope we get Chapter 3 this year. That'd be pretty sweet.
Here I come, Iblis. This will be
No, you skip straight over to Chapter 4.
I would not put that past Toby Fox, to be honest.
What you actually played was the last chapter of the game. That was Chapter 2.
It looks like he's getting closer to his final form. You'll be in
It
trouble
was a
if you let him
prequel,
get close.
like the Alvin and the Chipmunk Squeakquel.
Alvin and the Dip Monk.
Alvin and the Drip Monks.
No, Dip Monk. We put him in Ranch.
Kangaroos. Oh my god! Why would you put a chipmunk in ranch?
I don't know. Why would
Do
you?
they sing better with ranch?
That's what they say, right?
Buster says Deltarune Chapter 3 is just spam tongue flossing the entire time.
One after the other.
Again, would not put that past Toby Fox.
And evade it.
I love that anytime Toby Fox tweets on Twitter, because it's not all the time, like, without fail, there's at least like a dozen responses that are like,
He's trying to
giant
destroy this foothold.
life-size spam tongue pillow, babe, wake up, new Toby Fox tweet just dropped. Every time.
Now, Silver.
Alright.
Wait.
Yeah, Silver. Quickly. Weak point. Smack.
Okay, we're at the.
Wait, he's so big, why doesn't he just bore you? Like, why is he throwing boulders at you? He could just go like, and it to be done.
Here it comes.
What's this rock monster thinking?
I don't know.
Probably thinking about the dip monks. Alright, you got this, Morb.
I don't know what it wanted. I tried grabbing it, and it just didn't work.
You want me to look it up?
That would be a little helpful.
Let me find somebody besides the Game Grumps who have beaten this boss. That's my thesis. It's the Grand Slam! Grand Slam, bitch.
If he gets in close, you'll have to do a lot of damage and push him back.
The head
If you
thing.
can find an opening and jump on
What are you
his head,
supposed to do
use
here?
the right trigger to use your secret.
I guess you're supposed to, like, just be at the edge holding your power thing.
Oh.
I guess. That's what
It
this...
looks like he's getting close.
Does he pick up the boulder and throw it?
You'll be in trouble
Yeah, if you're at
you
the
let
edge
him
and you're just, like,
close.
holding the
Try to
power
keep
thing,
him
you'll
away.
grab it and send it back.
Ah, okay. That makes a little bit more sense.
I don't know if you're, like, exactly on the edge, but you're closer to the front of the platform.
See, I was just trying to time it. Because I thought it was a timing thing. So, Iblis versus Godzilla, when?
Not soon enough, that's for sure.
Waves of flames, one after the other.
Yeah, and if you do that correctly, he'll come up, do the smacky thing, and then, yeah.
Cool. But instead of doing the smacky thing, he'll do the smacky thing.
Yeah. Echo Brand of Monsters. I like how Iblis is like, I'm thinking every time he sends his waves.
He's...
This is what the end of Stranger Things is gonna be. 11 throwing rocks at the Mind Flayer and Vecna.
This is the Stranger Thing.
Now, Silver.
This is the Stranger Danger.
This is what they...
As Mephiest says, Hamu? Rain Puff is live streaming. I do not know who that is, but neat.
Cool. Yeah, same. No idea who that is. Cool.
Now I'm curious who Pomu is.
Hey, I've actually done more damage than,
He's going to try to destroy the foothold from a
Ah, they're a
distance this
VTuber.
time.
Neat.
Here it comes, Silver.
That's a fun name too. Rain Puff. Yeah, so like get to the edge and just be like, wah, and use your psychic forces.
boom! It worked.
Yay!
And now we've inflicted enough brain damage for him to be stupid.
Hooray! No more smart.
No more smart. The lava thing isn't smart anymore? What? No.
Thank you, Sonic the Hedgehog video from September 15th, 2010.
Shout out to the one person, and thank you, Artie, for helping me out with that.
Yeah.
So then I think we just hop on his head and he dies, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think he comes up, he'll be like, wah, or whatever, and then smack.
He did a smack, and then he got...
Goldfish.
No. Nope.
Not now.
Silver,
Oh my god.
hit the A button!
He's like, I'm gonna clip through the whole damn thing! Rise.
To his final form. You'll be in trouble if you let him get close. Try to keep him away from here.
See, this is what the people who are scared of ramen do.
Checks out.
They're only scared of it because they don't actually understand that ramen cannot hurt them. But they say otherwise because it's too hot. Da-da-da.
Wow. It's no use.
You know, when I watched Avatar, my first thought wasn't that this was what the Fire Nation was.
You thought wrong.
Now it makes perfect sense. When the Fire Nation attacked, it was the literal nation made out of fire. I think I've got way more of the platform than I did before. Perfect job, Silver. Great job.
Yay.
Oh my god.
Here it comes, Silver.
Bonk. Okay. Now then, this should be... This shouldn't be this difficult.
Come on, Silver.
See, now this is the Moon Knight moment. Takes him a couple tries.
Just a little more. I will end this now.
Pick up the boulder and throw it at him.
Yeet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I don't have much of the platform left, so I think those 4 were just supposed to kill him.
Oh my god, and Silver just sent them flying. Oh, here comes the big one again.
That's a little more climactic, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. We just finished Silver's story, and it only took 5 hours?
Yay!
5 hours total with last part and this part? Like, that ain't bad.
Yee. The morb has been destroyed.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah, he ragnalled.
So what'd you think of Silver's story?
I think it was no use.
I think this was absolutely pointless. Agreed. It was no use.
Looks like
You
I'm
only
on
got
a roll.
30 points for your achievement unlocked. Ugh. There's no use.
It's no use. But if it's no use to you guys too, be sure to leave a like. We'll do that Sonic OC video probably next week. I don't know. We'll find time for it. It'll be a good we all get on draw pile or something like that. Draw a bunch of random
Yeah.
OCs and then begin to rank near the end of the video. But next week will be the start of Shadow. We're official.
Everyone's favorite edgelord.
Oh, and now I have to go into lore, don't I?
Give me your power. Eternal Sun, the living flame that has been entrusted to the royal family. Fall into slumber with my soul, Iblis. You cursed flames of disaster.
The initial idea was that Silver was going to die here. But they needed something.
No. Why won't it accept?
They needed an excuse for Blaze to have fire powers beyond her latent abilities.
I'll take Iblis. Don't worry. My soul is already alit with flames. I will be accepted.
So she takes the fire. And now we have another Princess Elise moment.
Use your chaos
Yeah.
control to stop time. Then seal us into a different
Boom! There you go! Sealed them in a different dimension. It said right there. That is why Blaze is in a different dimension. And because of the timeline shenanigans that happens at this game, they don't remember each other. I've been trying to explain that forever, and everybody looks at me like, that's dumb. You made that up. And I'm like, I didn't, I swear.
Fought alongside me to save the
Ah!
world. You're my
Sorry.
Got him.
Got him. Yeah, no, sorry.
Feels so nice.
Small rant over. That's my little victory over people.
That about you.
That's why when they meet later on in the series, they're just like, huh, it's like we've met before, and they leave it at that.
Blaze.
It's also why the dimension is just called Blaze's dimension, because it's like, yeah, the dimension didn't exist before Blaze showed up. So it would make sense. She's the princess of that world. She has the flames of disaster inside her. She uses fire powers. She's a bit of a grump in Sonic Rush. Kinda makes sense now.
Yeah, checks out.
Anyways, it's all they wrote for Pothead the Porcupine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Artie, I'll let you go on this one. It's all right if you don't wanna. It's just the credits. It's still Sonic 06. I mean, it's not awful. It's not great. It could deal with some more playtesting and bug fixes, a couple more frames of animation in places. Overall, the story is okay. We haven't even reached the part that people freak out over. But I mean, it's a Sonic game, and I hope that this game can have a little more influence on the series going forward, because we need some creativity in the series.
We need Sonic 07.
We do need Sonic 07. But I guess after Sonic Unleashed, you'll see what I mean by this series just starts going creative bankrupt mode after a while, and starts just becoming, well, Mario worked.
Brandon Blaster says they should have sealed Ilbis in Hatsune the Pigeon. Those fools, they could have done it.
No. But Hatsune the Pigeon is a major player in Sonic Frontiers. You'll see. You'll see. I swear to God, if there's a pigeon in Sonic Frontiers, I'm going to scream. Especially if you can talk to Hatsune and it's just Coo. If we can name the bird, if we find a pigeon in Frontiers, I will name it Hatsune.
Excellent.
In fact, everything from this moment forward, if we find pigeons, they are named Hatsune now.
Blessed.
Yeah, though I'm just glad we're done with Silver's story. I've been looking forward to this all day.
Yeah.
I really can't wait till we get done with Shadow's story too.
Yeah.
Once,
We'll see. Do you think that'll take 1 or 2 episodes?
I say it'd probably take 2, maybe 3. The final story is one episode.
Okay.
It's a couple stages where you play as different of all the other characters. So Silver, Shadow, Amy, Blaze, Rouge, not Blaze. Yes, Blaze. I don't remember. You play as all the other characters to revive Sonic, and then Sonic goes and kicks the shit out of Mephiles, and that's it. But we'll find out about that later.
Alright. Becca Brandon Blaster says Hatsune the Pigeon will be the true villain of Sonic 3.
100%. So, let me just skip the credits, because we've seen it before. It's just Dreams
And
of...
it's the same cutscenes we already watched.
But it's a good track, Dreams of an Absolution. Look it up. It's actually a song I can play on stream and not get copyright claimed.
Yay.
So, next time we'll play Shadow the Hedgehog, Shadow Story for 06. You do the ending spiel already. I'm done.
Sure. Well, if y'all stuck around, thanks for watching, folks. It's been quite a stream. Once this video's done processing, there will be some videos to the left and right of Gavin on the screen. Feel free to check them out. In the description below, you've got the PayPal to donate to Gavin so he can get some Taco Bell. And links to our Discord to see the meme I photoshopped during today's stream, as well as links to the Twitter, Telegram art channel, and others. If you enjoyed this chaos, please leave a like, subscribe for more, because we are not done with this series yet. And yeah.
That's it for me. Good night, everybody.
Bye!